sporting director anya bedu me don sam ebeba merem ewo Barcelona Barca team no sambia no pan me de via ba players wo mo contract ko na wie no me don sam an affiliate seba na Jude Bellingham celebration Jude celebration no UEFA for your investigation afa ho me ba be rema wie ama wo hu celebration anra wo ye ene ban awon beso me de ma Jude Bellingham and afi Declan Rice enso ye bibia anra e wo game no me don sam bana afi transfers latest ni nyina ha ana onsa ebe kanchia no ama afidie no ada radio no 105.7 afi TV no APTV shosho trasia ya the details ni nyina every eba na odi ane so join live on Facebook APTV GH live on Facebook YouTube and so at them streams no and them kumo na o join na afi din komo every afa local news no and na empire bedra yebe remo Republic of Franco mo be bono ye tesu matu aseda na has enye ready ana ase kotoko ana enye ready o matu aseda me don sem ba mi wo news on swatre ne amede ba mi breaking news bi on swatre ama awia nwumre ma fidie ne na have because bibi be si on swatre me the whole latest and so abeba kotoko transfers beba has ana after other teams no na mo ne instruction na latest ne fellas no when you ram deba and asem go to akra me the latest ne banti na abotre na etwen Filippo the local news on exclusive no nyina so at the beba na afi on sere nuama ebesi akọ ede afa na yawie ni se no na afi empapa mu no omo be ho adwuma the sports crusader watena se sanso na big brother maestro GH no and so atena so mo na empapa mu ama ye hu ene de ekọ de ba de se otiase ye omo de beto to na kwa mu ama na anwure e wo so no so production here very tight and anwure e wo so no so branch di ansa etachire producer obo adwuma ye pa sanso ana afi Oracle battery modine oron so ebachire na dem baba women na third na production no koso and anwure e wo so no so sanso ana na kwame director being a director this afternoon one in the boss brother Anthony team no MCR omo adwuma me din di Capo the Supremo the Sheshas man kumo latest update ni nyina no agya yerem ye do nsem e de asomo na anwumre shesheshesheshe panya sen wetu akra ye tenase AP Sports pick of the day ye do nsem e ba hashtag AP Sports on X hashtag AP Sports on Facebook right na interesting come on drop him na interesting come kakra na the pick of the day adi bay the Abusansa which youngster has scored the best goal for their country in this in the Euros 2024. Abusansa youngster ben na ashe best goal for their country in the Euro course 2024 yewo Jude Bellingham on sa overhead kick na what a net in a Nico Williams goal no na no efe and afe Jamal Musiala Germany for game no so a bird go na Accra the two net is one there matches in the goals in Shan wash na yebetim koma kakra na fe dia fa ne o sere nuama ebesi akọ kumo na wajo ni feed na bibi so etimi akokama na yedi nkomo edi afri ho na Junior Popskini was watching you live here at Boys Abre Parliament inside Akro Karen Zongo Capo more fire yeda aseso do diaba anane kunsuko jokrum was Shama Musiala ni go no eye super eno eye do diaba Odani Dr. Odani Macro Junction Jude Bellingham all the way and on so day atoso ave amenti ebuso wo de ebe kan na Nakoja Emmanuel was a good afternoon couple okay watching the show live from Bimbila Joanna more update on Chelsea okay was it more update on Chelsea was it said today is my daughter's birthday I want to tell Chelsea to wish was it okay I want to tell Chelsea to wish Chelsea girl happy birthday Chelsea for wish it Chelsea girl happy birthday ma okay there's your answer Ose your friend Nakoja Emmanuel Nakoja and what the abanjo was always what catch Chelsea was a woman enrich Chelsea girl happy birthday
man it sounded familiar any team knows are supporting us
was what the free Bimbila Joanna Yili Zemuwa.
Bimbilawa.
Bimbila
dia wapa.
Abrancha Bright, thank you for watching the show live from Samurai Boy. I wish FC Samates the best of luck in their upcoming CAF Champions League games. Hey, Maduo, Yamishimwe, Buki on Seminole Berry, or say Nico Williams, and also Kofo, okay, I want to say Kakano war. Mebana Fia Dinkomo. Joy Japan say good afternoon couple is Jude Bellingham Jude Anameko efi amane n'enyumre yani nkoma kakra ne yehwese de nuama AC Elko na yehwese de bi anso besi ayeminya feedback bi nti obi phone si so ayehwe na yehwese de nuama AC ko insia Augustine was good afternoon couple. I'm watching you live from Santase Darkon William, okay, and no don't so eviaba. Young kind of fear to trim Koma Kakra, what you could say and come my big brother Kwaba Nafi, young bon Koma Kakra, na ever said in Yama, ACT big, say you have a call here.
Couple, Uncle Bonadum, sounds
okay. I mean, I don't say we can call come up,
Uncle Bonadum, maybe call come.
Fantastic. Yeah, but bon come on, pick of the D said it be a canon on. Share said the players see more heroes here no sepa hear games in the go CBA Jama Musiala Nico Williams Jude me them say Jude here because then they trendy when was overhead now or boy any day and worship papa media and me ma to me vote am Jude Bellingham on sa new overhead kick no dey by be kwama wine
and you limited for only quarterfinals and I can say around 16 and I say
if there be goals so
other gule then to me right now
okay ampa ozo aka me pa bo no page
gule go no
efe sa go so too much
gule go no
production na say mo fa no ka ho
ama we ni kana na dey
but we betimi dey abeshim say any other one so yeah okay and you also betimi aba abeshim
any okay mama chance in free Bellingham dey and so say Bellingham currently why jewel in every team we're finding itself both for Real Madrid and England national team this season.
Okay.
And the moment now Jude Bellingham best step it up no be team for the club and the national team. And this particular season was shown one of the important goals, most of the important goals and most of the decisive goals for both club and national team. And I think this has been the main moment England national team no Mohiano Enrag against Slovakia.
Okay.
And when you check with the injury time, and the referee did also 6 minutes or the torso, and at that crucial moment,
time ago
that flicking from Maguire or the corner chair or timing that kind of ball, no, a ball that overhead kick, no, it was something spectacular for Jude Bellingham, small boy with a class. At that particular moment, or leave you to that ecstasy.
Okay.
With the moment of England national, I think I was here Bonabaso or and then you check about Jamal Musiala. That long breaking pass, I'm slow tabek, the man or the share that goal was also spectacular on that side of Jamal Musiala. And you check the other one. I think when you compare these three things to Adagule goal, it was a crucial moment in the lives of Turkey national team.
Okay.
And at that moment, no more losing.
Yeah.
And for a particular young boy, in the whole season for Real Madrid, when you're ups and downs, the injury rate of Madrid never was slow. Not only bimbo at a certain moment in time and you be called over for the season, or Bembia no team be go the other side of Real Madrid, and stepping up for Turkish national team or my hype on for so long, I don't more pay some of these brilliant performances for him. At this war stage, you know, it seems what me deliver on that particular level. That goal, no, to me,
so go
in the long run, it's my contest even
go of the tournament.
Yeah. So to me, the other goal, no, standing a big chance. But currently, as we speak, Nipa will be a kind of one seven, no. Unyo be as a Jude Bellingham, and with the platform now when you're Madrid, the kind of performance we're exhibiting it, you know, he is still repeating that same performance of the man Madrid into the national team. So to me, with this group of players, no matter how many, I would choose Jude Bellingham.
Jude
Bellingham.
Fantastic, me that say. Crusader brand now so bet you drink kakra goals need more na no flow tournament team na ye kano other goal so go need the MFP because he was page on the tournament was super. Jude so chere bibi Jamal Musiala fantastic goal. Nico Williams super from Nico. African Nico Ghana or talent to can Nico pa Black Stars. Hi Nico. Now one yes I don't know kofa bakuiba.
Oh there be na say bakono na dey do no onya bi more spin. What I say?
Me mo dey.
Nico no nim say obenya bi abo spin ti na mane ama no.
Na ka o bra penny bed in a chair.
There. So nim say spin obenya bi abo. Emre bebre uma no. What I say?
Kana dey onimbo.
Oh emre bebre wona nim obenya bi abo spin no. But
bonso ache.
Aha.
Be ache.
You kruma no no. Ze me menu akra me ntu no fo so omra.
So mu chim.
There be say we train
baako. So do mu ye no so good. Say baako amfa wa ha baako be fa.
Okay, well so ye but ina ni say me menu ano no a me metu no fo say Spain any Ghana gina ho a on any day he should go for Ghana. Germany. Spain. Ze omo ba ha no ye ntia say omo ba ha ne omo nya chance wo ho.
Ano mu be pem chance wo ya.
Jerome ne Kelvin,
yeah.
Kelvin there no indiscipline tina ma Germany for ni uniform. Intina was say open national team obe na man be ma Ghana. Jerome who so benya Germany abono.
Yeah.
Ghana nya option man no.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Intina ndie bebre na George Boateng tama no bo Netherlands no ze obe ma Ghana.
Ansia.
O ma mebo because ho benya bi abo.
Okay.
Ti
goes no. The goes no. Omudi o wasama nyaka.
Unze goes no. No kwa akone say you can't goes na say but sometimes timing is important. What I say? The stage no. Would shego not just mashego ne keke o. The moment.
Okay.
With me step up at the shego no. Ni nya no account. There's some time be on ma untumi try be audacious to say the Judy no. Unze say offer Nico Williams goal now. I think it was the 4th goal. No, it was the 3rd goal. Awunya, so Amena Spain a lead by 2-1 against Oman Bay, Georgia. And then say what the icing on the cake neba enya dia ehu bebrebe. So ohun the American.
Yeah.
And I say ohwe other goal there na was at the bell no so a other goal so there no it was against Georgia na. And on so na the 2nd goal for my friend Turkey. Samre no na 1-1.
Okay.
And it was around the 65th minute and otimi share that goal no. Unse emre bebre wum. So try bibi na amfa. You were a lot of time to regroup. I betimi aside dey. Aba be try say benya the winning goal no. Entino and also so yes it was a fantastic goal, brilliant goal by all standards. And no honum. You look at Jamal Musiala goal no and also so yeah the 2nd goal awunya after say na Kai Havertz na share first goal. And no benya the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Edema o my friend no Germany mom the winning game no. But look at Jude Bellingham there no. The money there near special as sat down so you say it was at the time England were losing the game.
Okay.
Now referee dey 6 minutes na toss initially got the 5 and a toss so.
Yeah.
And a delay bear no dey 1 can hold the call 6 ni about 5 minutes away ndinka original 5 no nanka aso awie ya wie game no England dey kofie na from nowhere and enye se baller nani na hwepo mu eye na chi na hwe goal post no to get that audacity say mebo bicycle kick at the moment no e mani de ne special scene ubia de awaye tournament we mu so far because it was virtually the last kick of the game. Say a boy no and the Slovaks no etimi head ball out and Japan ke England the free. And you know you look at the moment and that time no uhia a player with a big heart. That big game temperament ni say obenya that audacity ni say ma try because an attempt umeki now come miss ball no and as say one miss kick ball no kra na okobone fasora ubia bedi watem. Entika most players would want to control the ball with the beer chest. Try say metene nam de mani ahwe ponim. But Jude anya ne sa na chi na hwe goal post no timi ball that bicycle kick no ekoto neta. For me the occasion and the moment no ema goal no special and none of these goals are can be compared to Jude goal no, especially the time na goal ne buy. Unze say ye lead now what the babe to so is just the icing on the cake.
Okay.
What you say? But Jude Diano
on a decided game.
Game where a wet millions go away no.
You know where's our celebration?
Say England major tournament we are, it will be down to this goal.
Mate.
Say England major tournament we are, it will be down to this goal. The most important goal. The most important goal England share in this competition. And yeah, Hurricane winner no. Because Hurricane share winner and share winner no cry na. Near more time on betting the other day. I call my name Eddie Ball. And even think about penalties. But Jude Diano, that moment, no, because a lot of people, including myself, name me game, no. Near Shah say, oh, near Gase, you be Slovakia and Switzerland quarter final. Now, I'm so finalist for the previous edition. The Omuni now be any what me try round of 16, and surprisingly from nowhere,
it's coming home.
Oh, Masa.
Almost is coming.
Oh, game Nasa is coming home.
Almost one bia England for Shabaku bia ebefi.
Na inti unsteady route na England na muna.
Mahu route no bad.
So
man we be free.
Obehye.
You mate.
Obehye. Ozo man obehye.
O man we ya. O de ma me ko.
England route ni de ye be wura.
The ban no be real.
Be wura ho. Because route ni ye mom.
Mate. Do mo ye ne de mo nkasa nje o mo. England for no. And ye ba any England. And he is saying
England is England.
Mate.
And I want to say,
oh, Ghana Shaka Kasa. Na you be doing Komafa.
Oh, Shaka. I mean, Obobo.
Mate. Home game no move yere bruta.
Oh, when you're England be form.
Mate Ambrose Adam will say, Capo, watching you live from Wasa Achempem. More fire, Jude. Okay, it's Jude. Greetings to my wife Victoria. And on the Amayene. Madrid star YD Sussex. Good afternoon, the Shishas man. I'm YD watching the show live from Ashtown. Jamal Musiala has scored the best goal. Capo, please. When are you guys displaying the screen time? Matches on the screen now. Okay. Ijanwa Sukumu. Okay, that's it. Jamie Mensah was Jude Bell, and I'm watching the show live from Busuama. Happy birthday to my sister Celestine. Okay, and don't know the Abba Adai man was a good afternoon, Mr. Champion host. I'm watching the best sports show live from Anyan Kwanta. Please kindly update me more updates with more transfer news from Asante Kotoko. Okay, Aaron Osanchefo was a good afternoon, AP Sports. Okay, Capo de Supremo AP Sports crew, Yajoso, and a day Kamel Ibrahim. Good afternoon, Capo. I'll vote for Jude Go. Capo, tomorrow is my birthday. Greetings to all Chelsea fans inside Tech a Jazongo. Happy birthday in advance, bro. Amo Jimanuel, or say Capo. I'm watching the show live from Winneba. Go for Nico Williams. Okay, I'm Mugabe. Eda Sepa. Shall do we and so about Pirigu Chakapama. Filippo Inzaghi. Also, the show is live here at Sabu Zongo Accra. Big congrats to all the award winners. Eda Sepa Ramoko Awards in the money FA. Kwajo Moka. Good luck. Okay, your message maybe so I'll be hearing later on. I'm Ofaka. Good afternoon, Capo. I will go for Jude. The guy is really a gem. Okay, watching the show live from Abuakwa and also the rated Abusa from Pong. Hi, Capo. Watching the show live from OT region. Jude Bellingham go. Or see Jude Bellingham go all the way. AP Sports more fire. And what they Abba Nakoja Emmanuel say Jude all the way. And what the Abba Eric Sampson will say the signal is bad. Okay, I better why you Jumama Nanajiman watching. Okay, that's so King A Gideon or say from Adanse Meduma Nico Williams and Wokode Amani Dazi Mebana later Yatwasu Maya Kwamon on any other Monanin Semno Atwasu. Here we go, latest update in Eba. Hi APTV AP Radio 105.7 AP Sports is airborne time for here we go. Yenin Komo Kakra Ewa Monanim Raso. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
No, brother, it's here we go.
Zappa Costa! Lookman! Atalanta strike first on the big night! Header from Adri. Lookman's onto it. Adamola Lookman! Oh, that's a gem of a goal! What a sweet finish! Pounced on his moment and nailed it into the bottom corner. Atalanta are in a sweet spot here. Adamola Lookman, the night of his life. Scamacca. Adamola Lookman. Lookman!
kwamono ne na afi ye de won sebna to aso ye ba start your Manchester United afi ye team and come Manchester United with womu a new sponsorship deal womu assign Snapdragon report I mean second and it say $225 million and a Manchester United for no every any other partnership deal ye de won some every ba na onim nipa we yes advert in the Manchester United Eric Cantona ono and o acti every Manchester United the new advert and as a sponsor womu and Saka
Ronaldo is usually deadly from the spot.
Was a number of steps between anticipation and joy. The angle to bend the ball into the top left corner from 25 yards. What are the odds of scoring from there? 100%! Was that a number of trophies in an unrivaled collection? Or the number of fans in a sold-out straight for the head? But this beautiful game is more than just numbers. It's about emotion, creativity, and heart. It's about that special player who makes you feel something.
You weren't bad neither for a number 7.
Not bad.
Eric Ten Hag as a coach next season?
Very happy. He's a very good coach, and I love to work with him this year. And yeah, looking forward for many more next year.
What's your personal ambition in your second season for Manchester United?
I don't know. Become even better and score even more goals, and hopefully we can win another trophy.
Last question, Rasmus. Matthijs de Ligt, our exclusive news, is in contact with Manchester United. Would you love to see him playing with you next year?
That has nothing to do with me. I can't answer that question, but he's a good defender.
For our show transfer update.
Say sa question on timi answer eno diaba nemo do betima kan so a good defender eno a report or the out to Dayanko and Chelsea near new come Chelsea deal no from Abrantia Dasbury Hall eno a KDH Chelsea player na one ebano they say report I mean second and it's a contract agreement a £30 million fee agreed and I have a contract in 6 years and at Chelsea as American so I completed in say one area medical Juma, Chelsea Boboko no. They say Chelsea Medford no say Abrantia. Your friend is Kenan Dasbury Hall, and I say Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo referee no. Chelsea Medford say Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez and I say Dasbury Hall. Omo Juma, Manchester United, and as a Chelsea team no. Na unim sa Chelsea team na yakano. Ushem Moises Caicedo our Copa America. In fact, Akrano Origini team open the best DM defensive midfielder in the tournament Copa America branch Moises Caicedo man of the match awards no watch twice and a reporter Yenseka against Jamaica and against Mexico Nina no man of the match award no Moises Caicedo Chelsea team no players no be bomode our tournament and Copa America na Chelsea for drop your jersey no when away jersey home jersey and after tie jersey no wo a drop him say na Chelsea na me aduma next season wo mo jersey no be home jersey no blue no eno ana ene o mo de be che our Stamford Bridge na enuaman so kama away no black and pink no and after the third jersey and also them and some of the deba na Chelsea home jersey no and a man for can was the blue na say na dey which was more and so e pink no and black no and so kama for away jersey and no report and say na Chelsea training kit for nyame aduma next season any Chelsea training kit to say and then also let's see here wo release him that Chelsea for then wo pay sa run there ki say who's no mo komu no wo say am nya title cry and just in the the video and so ababonti way Chelsea training kit video wo release
gangster trying to play hard ding dong they just think they yard. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Ding dong, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard.
Chelsea for a home kit no and as a training kit no ana yeyipi ama na wie ayete ensem ne pede ba na esa wodi nkomo a no so ye Chelsea fan ase do be shedu nkomo enso ade afo mu jesi aba no ho na Robin van Persie Alante a wono enso airport adwuma pa efe ama Dutch club akosa Heerenveen for no wodu a oye adwuma for the first time training efe ama Robin van Persie eni
I want to see more movement. So change position. Not just pass, stay underneath. No, pass, go around it. Pass, on the left. Look up underneath it. Nice help, Denzel. Yeah, come on. Overlay now. Yeah, you play the ball. Not allowed. Play the ball. Play it. Up, yeah. Overlay now. Give it. Up. Hier druk, weer druk. Offside. Hey, prima. Ja, niet. This is your moment.
Enchi Robin van Persie na wo na bra woro ensom the first day on kopa adwuma and yet won some Veba Michael Owen if you are to that Liverpool for nyame aduma next season se ombe wini title ewo England just omo we se Mohamed Salah and Van Dijk omo ka team no without Salah and Van Dijk Premier League no emum abe den adama Liverpool and se ombe tima wini the trophy and ayen sama Michael Owen if atuda Newcastle United Mika se omo guso twetwen komo Newcastle for any Saudi Arabia twetwen komo club bi our Saudi some a branch friend Amaron ombetimi the player no and so our Saudi Arabia and no a reporter men circa na Kevin Branya and some kaka tuja na Kevin atuda say you be sound Saudi Arabia no what is the office ni bebre and so aboso sika de obi Kevin Kevin Branya ss sika de obi na do obetimi aka ne sika no obi no se sika foforo eba on rejected na modu obeka ni o say obe consider na busuafo obehwem any relatives obehwe ne grandchildren we anu consider ne namfofo say o namfofo bebre ehia bebre owo ene nkra omo ne manso bewo amananya banana enti sika biba na se sika no wogiri sam ayese okoje a eno obekọ akoje eno de ne wode atudha enti wutie abrante Kevin Branya and somebody to the nyina se sika ne ba na emu odua obeje eno ensama wode atudha wi no ase ma obiante some already newspapers omo headlines no ana Kevin Branya so akọ Saudi Arabia ana yeso akọ ha wosim reading newspapers ni bebre and some do baby newspapers no bebre tantro and some mo deba na nya no kra omo lenke no to Saudi Arabia nya ne omo lenke ni so free city out and now obo adwuma na de ma club no enti ensem bia beba bonchi nya ensem bia ana no kra ensom ewom eno aye Kevin Branya sama wo fem atodo so ya committed to club na obo no contractor wo fem aye adwuma eno aye Calvin and some of deba it as a Belgium fans no and say do baby na omu huru omu our tournament Lukaku Lukaku ba nyikoye Lukaku goes no emma na yebusa ne say fans no what it is answer ni bia was say ane wa monitor fans no na the fans no kan bebre no crow na mo ball no mu na ebo say omunya results are players na be omu de pa so mo bobo no na results about players no omu ye okay enti we are fan na ojiri say ball no betimi abobia koye training na bra na onso bebobi masa asemi o Ghana ha enka adensem bebeba Kevin Branya say fans no wo betimi abobo ni bia koye training na bra oba ombede boot ni ba ma na onso abobo ni bi ente sa ko anu tum eno ayensama Kevin Branya afem atuda Maximiliano Allegri me te say Allegri no say wo hwe say de duama si kwa Luciano Spalletti adwuma no Italy adwana bedding mi amadamfo na Spalletti me pawasem na mo bia akore de mo yedin me te se Massimiliano Allegri ayo bia me te se ankoye ewo Euros na omo pam Luciano Spalletti Allegri adwuma no abekọ enso atimi adiama no eno ayo report and circa Manchester United o masato na omo ne Newcastle United for na sato they say as what done omo wie no na reporter be so be exporting director FM ama Manchester United evoboko into obapo adwuma kama eno report time seka na Newcastle for ya omonso a okawa de eba ne se ene abrante fa ne John Rudy goalkeeper we wanyini pa John Rudy omawie no omo akofa John ono baba adwuma ne kama efem ama Newcastle United eno aye transfers ne adwon sam no efem aba Crystal Palace enso ane Dachi Kamada omo afane free transfer na mame Kamada omo ede video bi bai efem ama Kamada ebebo adwuma ade ama Crystal Palace enti ene Dachi Kamada no obebo adwuma ne kama eno report enseka omo aye video ade ama Kamada awono so ede bench way aye video a Crystal Palace omo aye eve ama Dachi Kamada. Daiji Kamada ana ocean video abra Crystal Palace for the Eya Demano reporter men say come and is in Oche Aston Villa team no reporter ever and is a branch friend is Island and a junior and afe Barachia almost a players omasa san kranimi you know a free Juve for 22 million euros and omo aba Island junior and afe Barachia omo ebo adwuma afem ama Aston Villa boboko no abro mo be adwuma ne kama eno aye reporter and say kana reporter ebane se Roma team no enso ede abranche friend se Boaba Sangari enso awie enti Sangari so Roma omo adem bibi kakraba 17-year-old no obo adwuma Sangari Boaba eni Boaba ani obebo adwuma ne kama na bibia so atima koi Manchester United structure no esem owesere omansia na Sir Jim Ratcliffe no the co-owner of the club no and afi Dave Braceford board member unia pm Omar Barreda executive director and afi Dan Ashworth ono Barca sporting director Ten Hag coach and afi Jason Walkers and so technical director of Manchester is all is set akwanuma bie of Manchester United na Ten Hag made 5 years and omo enso ni dim komano akwa do 5 years and a reporter Sir Jim Ratcliffe and afem perifono and ni ko dim komano and akwa do ne deal the contract and you do some other benches here Manchester for long time of ama coach your friend Eric Ten Hag and a reporter Paul Labili Pogba and a France game Vaso na the French Football Federation omo the invitation ama Pogba say any Pogba emra Pogba bra wa bobo na chem ya feel into Bra Stadium never heard game ni bi Pogba do and they camp supporters no receive ni pa Pogba ni woman charge it won some no everybody make us say Obama my brother boy jump team the Lukaku no travel to many at your doorstep of all yeah baby I came in a cost 20 players no and I will show me a member menu womu Thomas Monet reporter ban is a player no and Timian travel or no and so they stay over the base camper you think I want some favor na mama Jude Bellingham go no near new come ni go na okosha ya din sembe by near go no then time at the moment go no buy and no said di go na chinye yama slow motion of the goal na yama a movement supporters no realizes a ball no at on net and the kwanya omo fa so e celebrate ye na ye nin komo kakra hwewe ne tie we ma meba ayare time ball no na net no na baby I din was stadium England for him so mo kofi na mo said the ball ne tornet movement e ginger supporters no matter say enuama ye kama na o she go no ya celebration bi asama ba ho mama ye no so ne ni nkomo Jude e she go no o celebrate na Jude celebration in December pray and aba celebration so be no mama ya na ye mo nkomo kakra na nwumre na Jude Bellingham e den December ba asem ni fie na Jude kofa asama ba Jude no ye nyanu e babo nkomo kakra na ye din komo na dia fa celebration ho ne ye usere ne Mexico eni mumra APTVG we o se go no he odene nsa ekọ sebe bia ne Berman ho no ana ode kọ no no kakra e wo Slovakia o mu e bench ho ana okọ sa celebration Jude Bellingham quite bad boy Jude no na Jude Bellingham ana yes adwe na Europa for say adina why no wo mu investigation and so after celebration akra no wo de o se go ani say ka bia unsema na mo de oye die na sem no huru obi wo celebration ye Jude we ya na ye we ya ana ataye de oye die iro fafa sem o mehwem na o my investigation et se ban e betimi abom next game wo mo el panhwe o betimi amane ban eno reporter ba nyon nko a o kai Declan Rice and referee no enso anyansa ana fe onye Declan Rice and referee esam and Slovakia e coach no enya problem na odi atem odi Declan Rice no Declan Rice and so ekodi atem ho ema ono so ne dia na elpa no masa and nsem bebreba you for from the pan ba man krawe mi no eno a reporter yensam can be a fine ebeko ademo manasa ban and ebeko ademo Declan Rice and afa branchia ye fani say Jude Bellingham eno a reporter and second in 70p and some of the ema na reporter back Ghana soccer and they are to do Switzerland for no wo ehun ni sam so feeling be or feeling against England as a omunya finish say omunwie kra obi be ka say omunya finish debi also feeling be at so be say bi bia betima kama eno report and circle na yani nkoma kakra ne ahwesere nnuama ebese Mbappe our Real Madrid do Madrid camper Madrid omu esto ho no Mbappe jersey no ay available omu from Mbappe jersey no enem dai Madrid supporters ni bebre eko ene the mega store ho ayo Madrid sam omu ko Mbappe jersey ni bi na omu du ya no Mbappe jersey no number no ene edi no nya ready ewa 20 ya kasa omu entren kakra nti Mbappe one ne wife ene jina no omu beton Mbappe enso jersey the mega store na omu du ya no Mbappe jersey no enye ready eno reporter yensam enso eka na udu Madrid mega store jersey no enye Mbappe nkwana ne jersey no number any edini atri udu Madrid mega store ubenya former players ni bebre ho a wo mu ayi jersey no edini atri Sergio Ramos ni jersey edini atri anafem Zidane ubenya ne Luis Nazaro Dalema ubenya Casemiro ubenya Karim Benzema ubenya ne Frank Puskas ubenya Cristiano Ronaldo Marcelo ene Raul Di Maria anafe Casano Varane omunyina enso justice ne din enso anyhow eno a reporter yensam can you reporter bencheno a Madrid ne do munsam no afem about Toni Kroos enya abede ne fairway afi ama Madrid team no eno a Toni Kroos na dwuma obey ni nyina enso akona wiye na unim se Madrid team no Real Madrid wo mo aye bibi na dia Madrid aye ne se players no mo kono o ma follow mo e Instagram Madrid players na wo mo ekom na adewe baba be dim kwama kakra na ya hwesere nua Mexico na ya dim kwama kakra fa hoselu woni obiem oko Instagram a Madrid oma unfollow Nacho and after Tony Cruz ewo in the Instagram enom a report and circle Madrid for ni anim dia kwaso enom ayan sam afiri obanti abehwe na yehun koma eno kwaso Real Madrid ni afi yedon sam atiaba Madrid for this idea as a Mbappe presentation no roof no metum as Madrid stadium no ometimi bie no makata so enti ometum ma Barcelona and for many metokra ehun dia kwa no reporter yensam ka Madrid any 30% of Abranche fans Mbappe ni image right or Real Madrid ebobo Mania report and circle. Nam Diamensaka sa France, a team na camera babaso, na se camera babasoa. Metis and Omu Freema, Didier de Sam, a Juman ebetimi abono. Metis and Zidane, I was standby. As a Jumano Enya Ejigu Nanyumeya, Womu ebetimi appointed Zidane, some Onune be a future coach at Yama France, a national team no, and a report and circle. Yet and some of the play benchano, I want some Anonia studio no, now France, a team no Omo Airbad Stadium or now. Obama and a place na Brandon Mbappe and a place in the Tramani and a Kamavinga woman in a rem and so I want the stadium na omoko inspection and sana main game no abasun team Mbappe and any team na Brandon Omo Remno and YGP de Amau APTV live on Facebook APTV GH live and as a Metronia report and circle na Julian Lopetegui and Yabusan say why West Ham United why West Ham team no dozo adentin outside them West Ham United yentie coach Julian Lopetegui.
Why West Ham?
Lovely to see you again, Julian.
How are you? Good.
Very good, thank you. Simple question to start off with. Why West Ham?
Why West Ham? There are a lot of. First of all, is morning of all of you. I am very happy to be here, and I see a lot of friends here that I knew before. Why? Because I have a lot of reason to be here. The first is that I am when I want to be, is here. I am in a big club. I am, in my opinion, in the London club, and because I think that we are one club with a big potential. You can look the pitch, the stadium, the fans that we have, all the environment that in this pitch always the fans put in each match. So, and I think that we have a very good platform talking about the squad and the team and the players to be able to do one step. And to make a big noise, that is the aim that we want to make here. That's why I think that I have a lot of reason to say yes to West Ham, and I am very, very happy, with a big commitment, knowing the demanding that we have to put, first of all in ourselves, and after into the players and in all the club, trying to be better every day and to improve. This last year they have been good years, but we have the aim and the ambition to improve.
Wonchi Julian Lopetegui somebody out to Portugal and Slovenia game the numerous 7 Ronaldo and a fans no our headquarters wo na enyasem to Accra and I also mun CR7 and any team no omo warm up for the game in the evening na ohwe Ronaldo CR7 CR7 no group stage ni nyina no goal for R7 yewesem obenya goal ha na bibia so etima kama CR7 no edu ba bi Madrid fan bi the Madrid shirt by na here is Ronaldo Besaya. Oh, Ronaldo assign, yeah. Ronaldo assign man. Oh, the Madrid Jesse and a buy because no how the earners are just when you've been told. Ain't Madrid Jena and what they buy Ronaldo and I sign a former club Madrid. A Jesse FM ama any fan no and no air kakri for the Mateba didn't send the Pedeba. Namia Duma Air Clasico, ever US of A Madrid and Barcelona. Ticket to $255 and as the same do and yes I'm going to Accra. One more just a month for air talk. Enye is a crowd $255 and a ticket price I could do US of A and no I report about Deco and say Deco of Portugal Deco Akosha Mendes Deco business at Yama Barcelona and Deco no Deco Fabibra and say Pass Amaja you Fales Quine Joe Cancelo and Marcos Alonso plus Nibe Breco and said Deco at them Biba and Portugal and when he whole game Mendes Agosia woman RSA Bibia kama and a reporter by Carlo Ancelotti and so the holidays for US papa na enjoy when the wife I put Juma Kama US no the Don Carlo Ancelotti and no Balotelli oh Balotelli way Balotelli so the contract okosa no we attack you in team or free agent na Balotelli no Balotelli radiname Balotelli David Super Mario David too much Super Mario
Sports AP Sports
Super Mario combatant we have a code Super Mama we me story nti HMDC na mo baby na nipo no okuta Mario mu kura wontumi no
ti ensan we di ne sa na
super yemre
we enye we ware ensan di ensan wade ase
na o dwane so o mu nja no nko hin o se di
ensan papa tu ze
Super Mario
enye ma kwa we di enimo
why always me no
ojina
mi obi a chese obi a merese paade mi obi a che papa so obi a merese ya uson mu kra na eja to fo
nka ese ma hu bi da o merese
je ni sika na
sorry e no
se katachi se akwa bi na ka ball no akra ketu abi o na open school twakwan ana ka ball no na ball ne na isa na ye se ki e che no na ye de na ye de o dim de kwase nyamia ono na ka ball no mo ja se was enyo no ye nya no nkonyo e bi Balotelli de no
Timoto so na moto ne fo no koto ba bi o sorry anu afa moto no
atena so enyo no
balo de free feel free environment
AP Sports
no
Balotelli de na some de enka
I think say
too much
amwa no
Balo de too much
amwa balo
also talent pa nanka obetima we
what kind of talent now say Balotelli talent na you who football no just 5% of it.
Wow.
Balo no who no Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Ne dia wa boa ma you no 5% of it. And watch ma we are seeing you. So it should tell you say Balotelli no the character and the attitude in it
awie say Balotelli
with his football career.
Super.
Morino is one of games omni Rubin Kazan. Also omo na Milito epra nti on na striker and okache first half no je yellow card no okache nse 15 minutes no the be team talk or dressing room second half no tini na the 14 minutes no okache Balotelli say okono men tackle odi ginam
okay
obia de ne ho ka wa menfi no
okay
men nyehwe men tackle obia
one could card
also mo buy na 47th minute red card
no free
Onwa Balotelli BM Inter Milan Morino Tom sheshe mrebi wo say week omu win match no that week no omu weekly wages number
okay
players ni nati as omu sign to that ascent no now we na omu ko lose matches to asumi last week in the following week
okay
and as a weekend no Ibrahimovic so wana unia friends yentwi aka na ade ne yentwi aka no so na so unim say ya catch say imran say no nti lusu ma to aso mienu anya ade say this
aka
so what go straight to the sporting director a company for so man for ne sika ma na anya ade so besi training ground so bomuja nti Balotelli mo breaki salon mo mutria
zaska no
mo cancel salon if in Tamila
Super Mario Balotelli no and the bia futu to share announce what said obesi
about clubs I guess yezu
anti e wholesome
from Inter Milan
to Manchester City big clubs.
Liverpool
yes,
AC Milan
big clubs. So mo kai Euros the mo de kind we Euros
King Kono Euro 2012
no
yeah King Kono
pogo ni we na wa Euros ya ye boy go bi Balotelli ya show Euros
Germany ne Italy hi long range pa or share no King Kong.
As I'm international, me ho kra mo.
Iconic celebrations King Kong na why always me. Manchester United. I'm sure 6 no. United 6-1. I say why waste me?
Well, big brother in room, you didn't come on. Either transfers and I see you na. You heard you because Ghana for change. Yeah, more come crack in room.
Of course, me and Shaz na me alma mater AD Jumebi or Ashanti region. I was say me bomba baso kakra. St. Joseph Seminary. Okay. And there we Ashanti region contest. No meeting me I qualify at top it. I qualify for National Science and Maths quiz finals. I think say latter part of this year in the Bitima Tuja. Oh, okay. St. Joseph Seminary. You qualify the national of National Science and Maths quiz. The two one JC PRO. With it's me qualify.
My idea.
Between United.
Wow.
It's a human I shall say it's me pepe. This time around, so you're calling room. Oh, we be room. Okay. So last
school no.
Last year it was quarter finals. If you want to this year, we will qualify for semis.
Good one.
It's me Ashanti regional contest this year now. So now, my mention is in free England. National team line since we was your team address it very well. Also mobile against Slovakia. But then Slovakia team no show more group stages matches or more boy. Then you compare to England group stages matches or more boy clearly. Which means no more performance no more rate no as AI is similar kakra. We check Slovakia. Our first game against Belgium. Almost share Belgium by 1-0. In on second game against Ukraine they lose. Board the last one against Romania. Ball draw at the qualifier called the 1/16 stage. But ever since Czechoslovakia split in 1993, that was the moment that Slovakia was so more independent country, no to develop as a reliable country, a lot of things at their moment. But then Omabo in 4 major tournaments for themselves. That is the 2010 World Cup, the 2016 Euros, 2020 Euros, and then you talk again about the 2024 Euros and so on. But then one thing I experimented for the Slovakia national team, they say, in the 2016 Euros, in the 2010 World Cup, qualified the quarter 1/16 stage, going to the quarterfinals. And then you talk about the 2016 Euros and also Corso, France for host 2 year. Also qualified for the 1/16 stage. Okay. The last 2020 Euros, free from the group stage, and then right now, so much I qualified the 1/16 stage. England at the moment, Jude Bellingham to me crowning that moment, decisive moment, the England national team. Then you compare England playing against Serbia, Denmark, and then you talk about last game of my boy, which was very clear. Say playing against Slovenia, ball draw, which was quite clear. Say England national team, one form. And when you talk about some of the core experiment of any other football club, England is losing in that particular bait. And that is what I'm going to talk about.
Okay.
In every phases of football club, there were 3 core fundamentals. That is 1, the organizational level. 2, the structural level. 3, the standard gameplay management. Everything being here, both for national team and both for football club. To bring 1, the organizational level, structural level, and then the standard gameplay management. And that is what I think said England national team Gareth Southgate Lucy. 8 years as a coach or coach the England national team. Ope Ubia or mama time. Or mama a lot of exposure. So ultimately experiment most of these players for the national team for England national team, it should be Gareth Southgate.
Okay.
And then he knows the ins and outs of each and every player at the England national team. So you check about the kind of progress or the England a year in the 2016. You talk about the progress in 2018 World Cup, and then you talk about the kind of things in the just ended World Cup with him, and even currently, the England 4 year currently, and then also refer back to the 2020 Euros and so course the England echoing to the finals at Italy. It's me is your the cup and it's your also. Then you compare the current crop of players of more England national team. Clearly, you could see the performance of modernity with the 2020 Euros, is quite different from this particular season. And as at this particular time, the Euro 2020-24 or Mobono is quite different. Now, the organizational level of any other football club talks about how positioned the team players will be with effective to the tactical movement of every player in the field of play. That is the organizational level. So with the organizational level, you have a very big errors in most of these structures over finding or myself with the England national team So you start about the defensive setup. So one, the defensive setup, Oshe Kyle Walker Obo as a right full back. No, hey, John Stones are Obo as a right centre back, and then Mark Gohi or Nobo as a left centre back, and then Kieran Trippier or Nobo as a left full back. These 4 defensive pairs, no, or more no, 2 of them intimately collaborative very well.
Okay.
2 of them intimately collaborative very well. It's 2 intimately collaborative very well. The strength nature of the England national team at Gareth Southgate, it possesses a lot of transitions at the far. But even with the transitions, not the far, when it comes to organizational level, or they call attacking third, that is the time of Bukayo Saka Dao. And most of the games, the 4 last games of Wabo in Euros this particular season, the England national team, clearly Bukayo Saka, it's me experimenting to the top nature of the game. Mohamed Dao, Kyle Walker and John Stones. Kyle Walker and John Stones are born with Manchester City, and they know how to do it for the England national team. When you compare Maguire to Kieran Trippier are limiting only because of say Untimi possess the nature and go into the attacking third. Tembiano do the mid term and also the center third of that particular fielder. No, drop up deep. So it is always difficult for Phil Foden to always possess and do the cut-ins and in-swing passes on the attacking third. So organizationally, the weakest point of England or national team has solely become the Kieran Trippier baby Otano. So always be a committee Maguire to make a lot of mistakes. A committee Maguire to make a lot of tackles. It's my result in the next quarter-final fixture against Slovakia or the yellow card. It was a big mistake from Kieran Trippier to actually augment Obeko anymore. And leave that spacious side behind. I'm making sure so only will be able to cover up at that to that particular side. So the organizational level, in organizing your team with a tactical game plan and one casa as a coach, would be the England national team clearly. Gareth Southgate team say when they talk about the 3 core point experiment in any other football club or in any other national team, the organizational level of England or players even on the field of play is quite poor.
As a coach, tactically, targeting team
organization on the field of play very poor.
Okay.
So when they are playing, clearly say when these players or more defending or more quenimo assage a lot of passes, they are called attacking third. Or more organize or more ye.
Okay.
So look at the first goal Nash France the organization, the defensive setup was very poor.
Okay.
And that ball go through should have been a stoppage. I was saying midfield a stoppable but ball no glance it through. So even when they are defending, you could clearly see say when these players with their position, their respective position on the field of play, to be losing a lot because of say organizationally, Gareth Southgate ain't mean she share team on paper ultimately about the field of play so it has become very difficult for the defensive setup of England to accommodate the opponent or more high line pressing system of football.
As a pressure ball,
they commit a lot of mistakes
when you are pressing them.
When you are pressing them, so check their game on board against Denmark. Check the game on board against Slovenia.
Okay.
The moment that you press them, in organizational level, the defensive setup, or more weaker link, is the left flanks.
Okay.
That's baby Phil Foden. Any Mago here or as a left centre back. Anybody who is a Kieran Trippier elbow as a left full back, That is the reason why you will see most of these sports pundits or more England say they should just bench Papa Fence Kieran Trippier because a one weaker linker so opponent be bonus so steady have a good strategy against England obetimi overrate you see that kind of weaker link as serve as a way of movement or create a lot of chances at the attacking third of England or national team
experiment
yes. too much. And then you talk about the next thing. That's the structural level of England. The structure it with 3 phases. It was defensive, it was midfield, and it was the offensive side.
Okay.
When you check McCann defensive side, when you check about the midfield, there has been so many cases. England national team coach Gareth Southgate a lot of experiment. First game, Declan Rice, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Second game, Declan Rice, Trent and Alexander-Arnold. Third game, Declan Conor Gallagher. Fourth game, Declan Kobe Mainoo. So clearly,
partnership
no. What you can do, say Calvin Phillips. You want to mean the basic replacement for England. That shouldn't be the case. Calvin Phillips now, Calvin Phillips, the form for the club side in most of these particular times, it has been poor for Nwan Kasano. When you check about the relative quantity of England folk when it comes to midfielders in England, even in the England Premiership, it should tell you, say, you should get a close person, a partner very well with Declan Rice, even in the midfield. So the first one with Trent Alexander-Arnold, the mindset was to create a lot of long balls into the attacking third for Bukayo Saka. It failed. Second game against Trent Alexander-Arnold, he was just augmented by the opponent who used the zonal marking. Ombo against Denmark, he was just out from the game. I don't know about Conor Gallagher because at this particular moment in time, he wanted to play a more directive football in the field of play. Because Conor Gallagher or a direct player, and Obo as a box-to-box midfielder, or transition echo the attacking third ebwa emma the creative player no it me a lot of chances at the attacking third, but at this particular moment in time na Conor Gallagher so game against Slovenia no so from my England national team, and then talk about Kobe Mainoo or Bo against Slovakia. To me Kobe Mainoo is a young lad but the would checking the close compaction of Bo against Declan Rice, to me it was me rating 70% because of quite of fast so a lot of tackles, quite of fast so a lot of ball retention, quite of fast so carry ball no called attacking third, experimenting a lot of things. The England national team against Slovaks, but the only problem has become the attacking third of England or national team. That's the structural attacking third one. To me, England about this particular competition. A particular national team the attackers I share a lot of goals for the club side this season. Who's England for attackers now? Look at Harry Kane, 36 goals for Bundesliga, 8 goals in the Champions League. Cole Palmer, 22 goals for Chelsea Football Club. Bukayo Saka, 16 goals for Arsenal.
Top scorers.
Then talk about Jude Bellingham, 19 goals in the Bundesliga, 4 goals in the Champions League. We check this number of stars that Mediamawa, Phil Foden, almost I think 17 goals or 19 goals or so for Manchester City in the English Premiership. So when you talk about goals, they have it. So in the national team, I know said the club football is quite different from the national team. But then so be more this kind of replica of goals for the club side that it should be a repetitive action in the national team. True or false? True. Because we'll be about 36 goals. Now, so Oba into the competition that he should score more goals at this particular moment in time. Although say Harry Kane in the 4 matches were 2 goals. Jude Bellingham 4 matches were England 2 goals. But to me, they still needs to do more for England national team. It ain't enough.
Now then, better go naba and I'll go naba because it's a woman also prolific. Obia nim go by or combine woman or do more bar goals number. System no chemistry ni ho
chemistry and only the third term na meba no. So when you check about the structural leveler, even with the defensive midfield they makas in a partnership to Onyebi, but the defensive wise or break with the weaker link the left flanks one. When it come to the attacking third not much choice or more a lot of strikers attackers, but yes still or more finding difficult to create chances to even score a lot of goals out from the chances not be created. And the last one, I talk about the standard gameplay management.
Bare 5 minutes.
Okay. England as a national team, the standard gameplay management for England national team has always been the level of tactical formations are the immediate coach in the room they are England. England tracking back from 2006 2008, coming at IBC, they were having a standard flat formation for the 4-4-2 system. Gareth Southgate by or experimenting 4-4-2 Amboano. Or switch it to call the 4-4-3. Sorry, the 4-3-3. Or check it 2018 World Cup. Typical 4-3-3 system. 2020 Euro finals with Italy. Typical 4-3-3 system. And then you check the kind of system on Sanso Boye this particular season way, or the solely 4-2-3 system, 4-2-3-1 system. To be about the 4-3-2-1 system, which is creating a lot of mistakes for Gareth Southgate with his project, with his identity on the field of play, and to me experimenting very well in any other football coach. tactical things I bet you boys know what they know. It should be in control. It should be effective on the field of play when they are playing.
Okay.
And that is what England is lacking. So England will have quality index of players on the ball. But the chemistry, the collective nature, the harmony, our England national team players no more see on the field of play, that will be the problem for this particular English boys. Because why? A certain coach is there, and the three forms of levels now the standard gameplay management has become problem for Gary Southgate as we speak. So he has all the necessary materials, but ultimately finding the good tactical system to accommodate these kind of peoples to play for them. And mind you, Obi or Bonnie club side the kind of strategy the coach accommodating it very well.
Okay.
Pep Guardiola against Phil Foden. Foden in the half spaces. Unya Foden Obo as an outlet left winger Unya Obo in the half spaces.
Okay.
Harry Kane bought as a potent striker. But then Thomas Tuchel Bayern Munich, developed Bayern Munich system just to suit Harry Kane. Say Harry Kane will be the arrowhead that will be able to supply with the balls. So Jamal Musiala will get the ball, or better dribble, or create a lot of chance. But the productivity, I said the output of his dribbles will be so much create a lot of chance. I don't Harry Kane will anymore. So when you check these things, and Harry Kane back into the national team, who are these dribblers? Who are these people who make him create a lot of chance at the other side of Harry Kane? So you could clearly see, say, Jude Bellingham, the creativity and some of the chance will be created to attacking third has become very low.
Okay.
Bukayo Saka on the right flanks. Come back fast, obey a lot of cuttings, in-swing passes now has become very difficult. Because Untimin possess a lot of things and Mikel Arteta action on the field of play against Gary Southgate. So it has become very difficult for Bukayo Saka to do that experimentation. Gary Southgate the man because okay. And then to me, what check the in point of Jude Bellingham Bukayo Saka partnership it has become very poor. Okay. Bukayo Saka as comparing to Cole Palmer 22 goals, Saka 16 goals. Okay. Start to be in the national team. I'll be used to be so about right wing guy. Between these two players, one I be used Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer Bemo in last two games changed the manner Bembiano. We've seen the great impact that Cole Palmer initiating at the England national team as we speak right now.
Well, drop in now. So the next games we say Cole Palmer start here when you check another experiment.
When you check these three things, clearly England is having a good team.
Okay.
They can easily win the competition. But until say in these three forms, Gary Southgate England can try through. But if you say or you're reluctant, now one this kind of handiwork ensure and as a woman effective in this particular players or game on the field of player, England will walk out from Switzerland because Switzerland, Yakin will add players Jack and Ramon Friola they can easily score.
So is coming home and is coming home and you're born now. Zoom coffee. Not for one country. But I see. Da Costa J. Solomon live on Facebook say, good afternoon, Supremo, watching the show live from Seshi. Pampamasia, Sweet Mothers DSCV Center. Capo, more update on Chelsea transfers. It on some about Jima was high. Nice presentation. I'm Yima watching the show live from a Kuyako chemist from Trotro. So today is my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Jimano, Sebi Abokodie. Mamim Fawin Fiwo. Abubakar. I was a good evening, Capo. My name is Poba from Afogoso at Amos Road, watching the show live. Okay, wishing Portugal all the best. I'm so happy to see Poba tonight. Okay, Afogoso yenchamo at Amos Road for Negoso for yenchamo. Na Mamem Fawi Patrick Dapa was a good evening, Capo. Watching the show live from Kajaji in Bono East region. You guys are extremely superb, more fire. Yeda asepa sawodo die about Madrid Star YD success. Good evening, Capo. I'm YD Ashtown. Big brother has saying typical Catanaccio system. Please issue explain Catanaccio system. Okay. Catanaccio system no overcome was later show system. Okay, Mamemre na Crusader Mrame to me room kakra the next 20 minutes. Na yini komo. Bebe obizo pe Catanaccio in the next time bia no abe cheche. Catanaccio. Na was a
Obi Bobby na enyumre nti beba.
Ayi for nana.
Was a
ayi for na bo na enyumre katana.
Was a Portugal for Bobby.
Oh okay.
Definitely on Bobby.
Ma che enyumre china ba be ho adwuma. Wo Crusader obehwe you know always obehwe Euros ni bi kakra and our transfers because is Manchester fonso.
They be fra.
He bi kakra o. Man involved the board be a Manchester for chechere no. I know din papa.
Enya bete cry.
Prof K Afram Solomon. Oh God, so money tie and child then bring say we be able call the boss. Now what's it say? What's your mind? What's it say? Man you for no be kaka.
Oh so mo sheba etwen o bia so be kama so ade ase.
Is it ska ba o ma sign contract nya kakra.
Oh of course. Is Skaba as a Star Dragon wa.
Snap Dragon.
Snapdragon.
Man you
can you Snapchat that Snapdragon there. Okay, the Red Devil and his what no boss Snapdragon. The devilish dragon.
Man, you are the best Manchester United.
Mamencha Mr. Kwesi Dudu Odike Enra ikuja no ma oye Thanksgiving party kama ema na wife nana na enye bete kra and ma enana say Mr. Kwesi Dudu Odike oye heavy heavy ti mamencha no na enana say on the wife nana ena ne mama num mze wa mama enum omunyina ma num obianso afan guest pa ti enche omoya de so be wunum omunyina ma anye ize sa o obi agana so ti Mr. Kwesi Dudu Odike enche na anwumre pa and mamini kan fa happy birthday we emfama Mr. Bernard Nsenchire awo goso we efi wankasa wunia coach Ramsey our coach Emma Ramsey Soccer Academy ono say nunua pa a odi wachi no ntino happy birthday enko emfama Mr. Bernard Nsenchire nyamenya okese na onyumfra dum kwa dum de eda wakoma so bia no nyamena no enye emfa emma eho enom en Capo before say kwamatine but mamemfa ya konsoma me senior man baako ade ase Congo spanner Mr. Thomas Adabo no United States of America from 10th yana nase yes from Wednesday 10th July ya nase okay nana opoku are aye adankreja nifahene ye be nana doti ye ade ase ntino ibegina mti edu ha na nyina ne akoni akotachi ewo enom ewo bekwai amoamo
okay
du ha nyina ewo akota Congo spanner chi kama
na bibia
I fine ti sanity abrabo no makase ye the brighter side of life sanso na ye the downside of life untumi nyi mfrim said ye yaba na ye de ana ye beko ti edu ha nyina akota Congo spanner chi Congo o akomapa bruta o heavy pa anti mfa ya akoma no yes Capo kwemu atene mamencha sem free Manchester United any coach Erik ten Hag unse United ayo madwin so mbema Erik ten Hag 5-year contract e kan de ba akona che say now United what they want to do they say no they want to plan for the long term post Ferguson no akoye say coach biaba unyamre na uko that has been the story of United and ebasa no a emauntu build that kind of consistency no unze na meka just say United are a lot of signings omato players pa o so far net spender omudie ne ewosoro chen almost all the clubs the Premier League nim but United in the last 10 years what has been the significant impact omatimi ameki in terms of both domestic and then outside Niano in the Champions League United kwa emfa their best has been the quarter final no more free no more the coffee last season cried in the group stage only Galatasaray only Copenhagen and Bayern Munich ye and Manchester United na we group nim omo efri mama ntimi am progress ya nko manim in the league omo sanso finish 8th position clearly utumu se niema amfa Manchester United bobuku no. And then you look at the number of signings on my year every season bia no United come market no so no makofa a lot of players no mo de o maba begum but e be wi akiri no emfaso anka se omo penenya de omutumi edi enya. So this time the more reason why omo imagine say omo be call with Eric Ten Hag and say this time United are building a proper footballing structure. Unse nra ne beda just say omo ne Dan Ashworth etimi awie I say oba be ye the sporting director for United. And Dan Ashworth the na appointment ni delay na say Newcastle for no money abre say den na enya de ombeje ni mo amanako ombeje ni mukra na enye cheap. They were demanding around 20 million pounds, but na Newcastle for no sha omo say sa Premier League profit and sustainability rule no eyachi wo mo, so they needed money. Quite be of first one be sika bia dey avoid say omo be lose points just like they told Everton ne Nottingham Forest last season no be avoid. So now say omo a soften omo stance no much a little below 10 million pounds. Say they be allow Dan Ashworth amanako no more can be their balance on books. Let's not forget so maton some youth players money at the adina no maton just to balance their books. And then say omo go omo say they be ya ombetimi enyeska a balance on books. Now omanya the omo pay United and so have gotten their man. And their entire omo yes and say they've seen say now going forward no a lot of clubs enjoy powers no emma coaches nko say coach nko na who decide player me pay player we mra player we nko derby. There's a system and system na yashisha to no ehun players ne befa ediaba enne football no ope one key component woman a sporting directors entina obi say monkey ewo da pedigree no and that level and they say he's done it and done it so well with Tima Yeferno. I mean Sevilla. O movie for Sevilla called short stint to Roma one check and also returning to Sevilla. Now waba Aston Villa ho eye adwuma de ma omo. And at Sevilla you the number of players are odiomo ebaye otimi identify players for cheap. Now odioma ba they will add value no matter womo. Or add value to the players no so no more sounds ma Sevilla success intin so he Sevilla ni days at Sevilla na or the Dani Alves beba Dani Alves bebo amoma Europa League mu yo besa atona ma Barcelona nya profit on one identify even Sergio Ramos or ne beba Sergio Ramos bebo ombetona Real Madrid enyeska ediaba fa Seydou Keita ombefa no ombeton Jesus Navas a call Manchester City kone nan ya wasa abai omu nyina ho the late Jose Antonio Reyes ehwa no nso pie oton ne call Arsenal na Arsenal ne Madrid be ye swap ema Julio Batista call Arsenal no nso ba Madrid sa players ni nyina abefa Freddy Kanute mo a lot of players Luis Fabiano or where or the identify players e dey fa omo at the eba and anytime biano they will be successful. And for United and I know now can the new 10 commandments was the 5 commandments Papa Efreno Sir Ratcliffe Diaba say at United no coach mo player didn't say we na mepe obebo position we na me here omo sporting director or team of scouts or no omo ye adwuma enye say ono nko akeke o ne scouts ono omo ye adwuma they will bring players be on by identify be no data to the sporting director. He will analyze the data. You who say it be a position where this is the player of it. And no coach no mostly say be a suggest say here center back. They will bring you 3 names based on their scouting report and your analysis on by no mama 3 names say ebia enipa 1 2 3 when they are available. Shemuna eyi baako. Then be a watch we na mepe. But train there said the first choice where nyana train na be kwa akofam baako near Dinabrel. So now they want to build a proper footballing structure and they believe say Papa friend Eric Ten Hag in a proper structure he will thrive. eno na amu the confidence ombe man no more years dia ye adwuma because say no omu yi the burden of when na eba ne saa de ni nya na afri papa ne so wo de ni say you are the coach ye adwuma enti kane no na Ten Hag buy he was a manager but say no the new 5-year contract no onye manager be is going to be a coach ne de no most of the job ne be ye park ne so and that was exactly what na oye Ajax. At Ajax he was a coach ne de ni say oye in charge of tactics any ball I be ball on match day selection ni bibia transfers ni bibia no enyo na ye unse okọ Ajax because of omo system no omo Manchester United legend goalkeeper Edwin van der Sar mo any adesa omo adwuma Makova Masmo mo ye adwuma with the boardroom at the year the signings and Ajax bebo season bia baby no beton mo players they will still find ways and means the be and be replace all those players omo ebeton no ni nyina ka ho na ma Ten Hag ne modern money so ani ntie nei. That is what they want to do for him at United. They want to build a system they believe say a best sustainable for a very long term, and that is the more reason why they are trusting because omo trust na ability as a coach. But sa niema na wo ho transfers ni ade ne beka ho a and na de ne problems ne ba nti omo free from that aspect. And going forward no, a lot of the transfers will be handled by Dan Ashworth as they say. Omako Akofano as the sporting director. Klopp wujini din Klopp wo Liverpool ni nyina no. Now a certain Michael Edwards or yes aniama de mano. Entina Michael Edwards ja Liverpool ko e no. Omasa Akofano ba say onye the chief executive officer for the Finway Group. They say no Finway for any sporting projects omo ye nyina no onom de aba be hye nsa because they trusted his judgment. Onim say Mohamed Salah eba Liverpool no. It wasn't Jurgen Klopp ne ka say me pe Mohamed Salah. Klopp na player Klopp no was Julian Brandt. On na Klopp preferred candidate and Michael Edwards no. You identify Mohamed Salah and we believe that obe a perfect fit for our system. And omkofa Mohamed Salah de ne buy. And ye nyina hu the kind of job Mohamed Salah buy wa ba for Liverpool. Under Michael Edwards ni hu the signing of Sadio Mane, Firmino, any all those guys, Van Dijk ma ye hu mu nyina no. Under Papa Efeno, Michael Edwards. What obi adwuma no no de naba coachy enti ye gisa powers ni every Ten Hag nsem but ne de say he should be in charge of tactics enunti ne washa a lot of the clubs no are going for young managers unse say no omo gi powers na free coaches ni nsem as a manager tag no omo gi every one kakra and they want to build a proper sporting structure enti na sa okofa obi di say Jose Mourinho de ne ba it will be difficult say obaka Jose Mourinho measure Dan Ashworth mo ase o measure obi there omo Chelsea omo say Chelsea dey omo ba say omo sporting directors ni ade no it will be difficult enti no ye befa a manager ehunu say he will be in charge of the day-to-day training regimes ne tactics ne sa anyama no ni afa nkofo mo so be ye boardroom work no in terms of transfers ne sa anyama so that is the more reason why United building the structure at the Ten Hag no, and we just hope say ebe fadi ama omo because United are try a lot of things. Oma to secure good transfer ni bebre anfa entina na no na papa efe no Sir Jim Ratcliffe no oka say United don be hwe Madrid niam omo ye no ma ye because United are too scared go. On the way I say Madrid ye omo signings no. Mbappe nye coach signing no. Enye coach na say Mbappe o. There be system na se me pemba pe ni akofa ndene naba enye coach bia na kohwe Hendrick oba bi no se ma hu se me pe number 9 Hendrick na me pe no system no omo a good scouting network omo di year juma led by Juni Calafat ono no be hwa hu se boy we what I say yeah what boy we or talent in years to come obeboa system ne yankofa ne mra ono abehwe ma no hu se Rodrigo bi o Brazil honum Santos o Pejaba yenkofa ne mra Vini bi o ho yenkofa ne mra enye coach bi na te ono aka say mihia left winger yenkofa Vinicius Junior amra mi o dabi because that time who coach no kra wonimu no ombekwa wonimu no oba say oba na Zidane o ho ka chenso onkon kra nim no mani mobi answer Zidane koya Zidane koya Lopetegi by still no man mo Solari ne buy o ka say no Obama boy no mumaya dey abebo senior team no de ne buy and Obai and he made a lot of mistakes eventually we are talking about say the Onkwaji Ballon d'Or. So it's a system and that is what United wants to do now because they say if you can't beat the people you join them. Omatina say the powers are managers in sema to players baby and fashion ma into the eye and said now let's build a new structure a bit me at the be sustainable at the mind. That is what United are seeking to do now. And moving on we share the Euros no ni games are eto obviously England game ni there I mean na the besia ni see me say England na Slovakia enya dia nwanwa. But the way a man na omutimi fight back no, that is the kind of spirit that every team be anu here. And say we are Englander, unse said ye esi koye na England team sorry by no now at some believe be abre omo. And it's coming home. It can now be possible because one omenya they believe say it's not over until it's all over. That is one thing as I say the English ebebo mutirim. Because unse no bien said they were dead. And no me sorry. Unse that is one thing Madrid let me build. Say I say at the Bernabeu it's not over until it's over. And match near Krana, they will find a way to come back. And that is the kind of spirit and England for Nibenya to prosecute the next games are a domanim. Nina say coach I friend Gareth Southgate. Any kind say or complicating yema. For me, unse there be or can say or need replacement for Calvin Phillips. A lazy man approach because Calvin Phillips one World Cup. England they World Cup no Calvin Phillips and Kobe. But unya I mean obi man boy. Calvin Phillips you can say ya mo bi se chinchina there be a omebo. And na yeka Calvin Phillips no just one tournament no abo for England. That was the Euro 2020. And only Declan Rice boy. And na ama Calvin Phillips abeye indispensable as he say no. England born Medford name Koya, it is about Calvin Phillips. He's just being lazy.
A team like England, team Phillips new team no.
Look at that. Now Phillips no job. So all four masenga ko de ne koi. So wo gini di say ono na woni replacement. Dia say ne ono ho nya bobo ka betimi de na ko. And it is not about Calvin Phillips. He's just looking for excuses and no fire. For me, so share the World Cup now. Or the belly and begina say central midfield. So if you don't have a player bet me control game bring Bellingham to the central midfield. I said Fabian Drew I believe that games net da England and no easily bet me and negotiate because all show more powerful no monam the nkemu fa the power Oyokoshia Switzerland omubia obeshia the winner of either Netherlands game onone Slovenia nebo. After Netherlands and Slovenia no the next game Turkey and so any Austria. That powerful no no nam. Inti chese emuye de nanka ne ho odin ho a oye former winner ewuma o my friend Italy. Apart from Italy ono no agino twice and Netherlands also so agino once no. Omo ho nya no enye teams abeka say omo ye strong when it comes to European football. Inti omo lane no omo nam ni de Capo. A year for England, but you see the Italians. One thing they say, in Italian football. Unse na no mtiam kacho say Italy. Adia eni mo mo say anytime be Italy be tournament be one thing that you can trust the Italians they say they come with a solid defense.
Okay.
Italy team biano. Omu ni ahode kra defensively omu very solid.
Now the Italy the
and this time you look at the Italian team no one compare say Italy are they that solid to say Italy na anymore na and the obvious answer is no because where so actually Italy games on boy I need them consider first goal for first game against Albania they considered the first goal ye lucky to me coming back ebe share Albania 2-1 ni Spain consider first goal man to me answer be him and then lose this game no. Then omoni Croatia and some say lose consider first goal. 9 numbers of the game and Mbabete can omutimi progress here. This time against Switzerland, consider first goal and that was it for Italy. So for the Italians no adie ba kwa aha this tournament they say omuni top class defenders. to say the anymore because unse omobai obi ebo Calafiori this time ye huni you Calafiori no ne first season as a center back season where your boy with Bologna and Thiago Motta. Original no a left back for AS Roma as a young boy but no onyabi more. And on the FC bar or the bar Bologna or my converting elbow center back. Watch less of the potential but he's not up there. For Italy team the last Euro so on BGA. So show mu defense now Chiellini ne Bonucci as your two center backs. No mu jina onum na onya Spinazzola any MSM no mu elbow they had certain level of defenders. When they were winning the World Cup in 2006, Ofa Cannavaro, Ofa Nesta, Fa Marco Materazzi, Fa Zambrotta, Fabio Grosso. Who say Zambrotta? What I say? Italy bar. You bought Italy for any day out muse. Or the big names defenders or more din but this time no Italy bought mudia Norma Uba Bastoni. Bastoni yes, what you say or the potential, but you can't top class center backs we are say top 5 with the Bastoni be count. No. Afen no peja e de eba fa Di Marco mo obi say Damian Crowder say him say go awie ball no. Benin na Manchester United nya fa.
Thank you.
E no dey ba so for Italy omu efrim na nshada enye nwanwa but the good thing is that omu say omema coach Luciano Spalletti ayede atoaso.
Okay.
And you know de ma omo at least he will build consistency no asanso e de omo aba back ho enum but enyumre Portugal also omo she enom be she. Portugal game no be she.
Portugal so.
Unse the favorites na ye tauti omo no. So far obi am free move. Me top 4 na me here no was Portugal, England, Germany, France. Omo na me top 4 favorites. Okay. Me you omo. Now dark horses in Spain and Spain are doing incredibly well. Game, hey, Germany nanya better.
England ahead of Spain.
Was it?
So England ahead of Spain.
Before the tournament.
Okay.
Before the tournament, you are ahead of Spain.
Now me say France, na but I mean.
As one also.
But you see, Spain baby, Spain now. It looks like and we are Spain. Last stop new.
One last stop.
Oh, was Germany?
Germany, or body.
Last stop.
Let me say.
Born on Crane Bonu, who was in
Crane create chances.
Obeshi experience. Obeshi
experience, babe.
No, so Obeshi experience.
Nico ball game our share was it?
And Nico game our ball. Nico Mabo game. You more game. Jama Musiala more game.
What do you do?
Maybe I said Jama Musiala never verse more game.
Umushani
verse more game.
Is ya be umusesini.
Obehu cruise mo ball on
control. Say 2 goals kwa na Musiala she. Na Nico da German team ma akwa better than Musiala. Oh yeah, this tournament.
Nico Williams.
This tournament.
Nico.
Oh that this tournament there. Nico wane mu che Musiala.
Mummy and fancy na Raso. Fritz Nana K was say Hala Madrid no dia Tief Loss. I'm here Junior Capo de Supremo. How you doing? I beg say big brother no is a lecturer now. Okay, the name is Genius APSPORTS to the world and what day Kofi Blackman say good afternoon Capo, watching the show live inside Pig Farms Accra. Yeah, I see a network say Capo Maestro give us a top-notch analysis with that England analysis. Okay, you should keep it up. Thank you. And no, you do day about Carrasco Alex. So good afternoon. I'm Carrasco watching the show live from Hala Madrid, Hala Portugal. And what day atoso. Charles Kojo before income. And so a monetizer from our fanoho live on Facebook. Charles Bibi Abo Cordier. Na mamemra na enye we ofie. Philip was a baby aboko.
Oh yeah, baby aboko couple. Baby and Monday.
Yes, Monday.
First day of the month of July.
And you cry now, tie new way in the age.
Somebody will be musicians and
I know. Whoa. Now, say me, Kayano.
Oh yeah.
If you almost so much a game.
Oh, game when it is oh, my schedule. Or Munchem.
Sir.
Oh yes. Or my schedule. Oh, Debbie. And Yenchemu. Say time on Anka a Friday. And I'm paying for saying Kuna Mukakra. Because 2 teams singing out from the total Yoma. Season no money to brew Mukakra.
And Vozi and Chunkochi.
And Muchunkochi 17th
na
of July.
team ben ujiri se mbanifo na na tena ase ana because o mo ma she date
na se wo hwe de ekọ de
teams ni bi ne yehun zo mu ni players
no kre e kotoko
indi o mu no mo
ya reporter e chese e kotoko concern
so o mu ntimi enimoni
o mu ntimi on na game no from Friday yes and I'm paying for transfer o mo say hu be hia because say pese game no ye beautiful there we see nya abotre kakra de matu
kan say game no so no o mu nye ho hwe
promo bi akra mai
ti o mu ayede amu so mu nye republic
so mo ye ho adwuma
say Ghana match
yeah
penny for
democracy
abamu for ye bo amu ana anya za
sanity ye nyina ye dia
Ghana nyina bo
ye nyina
e say ngezenka ye promo did that DSTV so ni dia ye ma ebiase ye hu de Ghana so ye dey a form of marketing so
say first of its kind if you say promo no esu na
for the organizer dey we
so organizers in say parliament and the FA na collaborate
but promo no form
promo no form
promo no not
there be enye kra yani be ye ho adwuma kakra but the official promo na ngasa sanka
ebe unsu ni etwes card wa ye de media promotion and one ni budget wo de be ba no na ese anu obi afa kudi na eden
ebe fa baby hey so transfer ye shi o Capo so try shi
Euro studio na me TV
me a uto wura ma na me so me be si wachi so try shi
BBC
oh yes very sad news for so try
AP Sports.
Very sad news for Nswatre man football
AP Sports.
Coach Maso Okonedu.
Oh yeah, Maske. Oko. Wa GFA Cup so oko. Onto
us. BBS yo.
Oh yeah, they are so to for money there. At the end of the day, sana se ba Capo na attempt wo.
Yo, Maske issue no.
Wa GFA Cup.
Omobo FA Cup no.
Yeah.
Nyoma bi am.
So dey ufo bi wo hwa na me se fa wo phone so kakra.
Me Angels be ball so go masumo game na se wo
okay
say kofu bi scout bi bi ba kwezi kofu bi ba game na se e wo legon ho
okay
to ba hwe VIP ona
na abrofo ne doso
so ba bi no mo te wo no mo she white
okay
nzo mo
me sport ba ku bi a omo ye we no na o see free VIP side
okay
me sport ba
yes that's so mo so mo hwe FA Cup
okay
mo
hwe tactics
maske tactics kaka zo ya dia
original maske
so Phyllis
oh yeah Phyllis no anti
oh yeah
so me who say oh dia no na mood
yeah Nezo me preach kaka
team aso
AP Sports.
Okay, good.
Nkokobo Calf Confederations ka but Capo of an eba na no she said you work no details no ho dey ba kakra na yen so ye wo ye friend no South Africa na say be North Africa o baby dey no mashi
me gra dey ube wie me the club ni din beba we wie me break ni
oh nice one
Ghana be bia ye ne ka be bia
ma
ube wie na me the club na
oh nice one nice we hu ya
ba cancer na chna amanfo anya to dey ye breaking ha obia FM obia TV sports for no obia mechi man for ye north south rainy way but ye the club no ye be ka
club
time a wo tunzo akoye de beba
and you when ye anu ye Capo anu ye
real governor
anu ye me hu bibia na wo you official
hey anu she be drop Phyllis
wo Capo enje bia na Paris Olympics no e ba so na wo ni chem e wo ye athlete so far omo so ebuki omo qualification and omo slot ewram e wo Paris 2024 Olympic Games a e ba so a awe sam say wo hwe 100 meters na per the quota ranking no or say ye di 56 athletes and the team call Paris 2024 no na so ya brand 19 years old boy ye fe no Isaac Bosio and so rank 59th and na say 100 meters ne there say as a stance na onya dia Isaac Bosio and so enya slot one qualify na dia ba ko ebetima ma Isaac ebetimi a qualify no say bia subsequently ya disqualify obi athlete bi say bia okotu mreka bi nti abon disqualification ana say bia athlete bi akoyare ana say bia prebi etimaba ansa na Ghana Isaac Bosio and so etimanya slot no e the realm of Paris nti assistance now per the quota ranking na abane de enya dia Isaac Bosio and so etimi a qualifier o realm of Paris a 56 athlete ono a place the 59th out of 56 I do a mokono ono a place 59th. Then now say we falling out of the quarter rankings and ebetima getting the slaughter ordinary ebechim ewa Paris enti enom the free hoba nemom de eba say on say call Bahamas equal to 4x100 relay no eno de say team no ka ho 4x100 relay ne de o kan we say no a team enti omo de o ma qualifier Isaac Bolt yo ebe call Paris nemom 100 meters ne de individually enya de a watimi a qualify ebetima wura mo enti eno the free the young man no aswe de ba Isaac Bolt yo or lot of prospect na man for Asian in France and to me get this slot we are and ke betima boa na Joseph Paul Amoa and her captain Edima Ghana make the sprinters no na Joseph Yawamoa and say Joseph Paul Amoa so de no ono so entiman qualify for the 200 individual no entiman qualify the 200 meters the individual one qualify esan say we show quarter rankings na you have 48 athletes na Joseph Paul Amoa a place 62nd next we che pa out of 48 athletes na you do am Paris Olympics 2024 no Joseph Paul Amoa a place 62nd it next we che on also entiman qualify for the 200 meters make the individual race no on also entiman qualify nemom on also eka Ghana's relay team no 4x100 team no on also be Paris nemom 200 meters individual on team kobi e ma no so enye ntia no Joseph Paul Amoa and so they free na so ye and so de banti Ghana 4x100 relay team there e ma rem say e call Bahamas and yetimi ekosiki o ya slaughter ya di area mo the team ni ne Isaac Boso Joseph Paul Amoa Benjamin Azamati omo nyina be wuram akotu say America na ne 4x100 relay team no aye de ni chemu o Paris ntia no de free athletes no so aso ye de ba na Rose Amonima Yeboa All African Games eba so ewo Ghana women's high jump no ono de team gi gold de ma Ghana na Rose Amonima Yeboa wano de wanya abokini ticket etan so qualify slot no wanya ne de afin bia ni ho a amonima edna ni hrem and so our Paris Olympics 2024 ya na sa dwumadie no eba so na o produce the entry standard no wono etimi nyan enti ho de asem bia ni ho enti Rose Amonima and so abokini ticket edna ni hrem ewo ye Paris Olympics enti no the free athletes no and so asweye Eddie Eba and area live on APSPORTS show no so ya de do na so eba na afei also hu stories and letters eba and area na Capo de Chem ewa ye Pobimaya area ye rest studio ye camera no a capture 2 players of Nations FC eya brantia ye friend a free year Boateng and afei abrantia friend a woman mensa a central defender at the Nations FC and afei a free year Boateng and so a striker Edema Nations FC na reporter free a year Pobima Eba and it's 2 players weighing no any hearts of folk every or more personal terms a one mensa a central defender Michael or name a free year Boateng or also a striker no one a top scorer Edema Nations FC or mumienu akopiem Pobima and every year or money has every personal terms entiaka few documentations we are on by now for players now with medicals ediama house of folk and no the flow over now Augustine Okra so deal no Watara makacho last week say Watara epi player and Augustine Okra say Augustine Okra and so on cry on him panyfo edin komo na wahwe se no be yi a obeto so ewo Accra house of folk and no Augustine Okra our free younger and na nyachemu Ghana wahwe so benya other club abono house of folk enya atai boy no ewon kran a omugu so omani Augustine edin komo se nkomo ni koyi a Augustine Okra ebe sign contract e dia ma eye Accra house of folk enti no e free and cry eba house of folk e ho ya hie pa eno so enya asem ketu akra na yenwem ewo ye dream service for so ye last week na mbeka cho se dream service enya signing eye Tamale City on top striker ye friend Isaac Yaro na sesi ade aye official dream service enya the official communique no enso enya ba say omo enya secure the services of player your friend Isaac Yaro yes or 17 goals in the just ended Division 1 league no a joint top scorer into Isaac Yaro no one Yaro yeah one dreams we our beto aso e dia ba dreams in the upcoming season and also ebe chance here na yenko nso atene yin komo ho and say maso akora story ne dia wanya atikakra na mom couple Maxwell deal no ba no ano se say wo se wo the club ne be so yes so na mom dia free so atene ba ne say are you official coach maso akora every in Swatraman Football Club. After so a MTN FA Cup, no Coach Maske Kobo CAF Confederations Cup, and no and then Swatra supporters thing na train. Nemum and every year studio ye Coach Maso Konadu and Impany for Dinkomo say Opeso Koto so elbe before. And the Coach Maso Konadu officially one in Swatraman Football Club and ya party ways. Now Pekakra ya peke HS club will be every South Africa and I said North Africa. Now Nakapo Air can agent be and as a scout to be on University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Now on doors with different clubs outside. Now you won't be see a chair, say be a coach be Asia kind of Ghana na you was scouter or more at distance monitor. Now or more say and I bet my moment to coach Maso Konadu and your free swatre. Minimum there say a bad news at the Ghana football and I say in Swatraman Football Club. It's say once upon a time, no assistant coach at the coach Milovan Rajovac our Black Stars. And one of the most experienced coaches are away a game in our Ghana. And the coach Maso Konadu likely say the upcoming season. And idea be coach Maso Konadu a coach a team bia. And so our Ghana and you coach Maske no the free na so ye e deba. Na in so atwa bio almost 16-year-old boy your friend Foster Apetogbo. Now Foster and Abbey School, Foster Abbey School or just 16 years or Kumasi High School. Now Foster and Abbey School na where a choir ni mate no and the fast so our classroom one SF. Lovely welcome and a Foster Apetogbo. I will see a kind of man in Swatraman FC. Ni classmate and a Kumasi High School. Or more welcome come pa our classroom. I know you're Foster Apetogbo or 16 years or see a kind Edeman Swatraman Football Club and a Monday Wabedru School ma a ni mate no a manon a hero's welcome just say or money AGA pa so I'm a classmate at my make you proud and my rem say MTN FA Cup final game told your money but for Quatano on the board the final penalty and say the penalty no a man Swatra twice so the MTN FA Cup at me so na so boy no and ya Bedru School ma over be na bibian so at my kama nti no the free Foster aswe edeba na Santiago Roko about friendly game omochi cornerstones echomo ekanum emo timu ba ko Justice in Kukuble and afei Bernard Somuabo 2 Baba Yaya and afei Jordan and Misa omo about 5 goals no edema Krobia Santiago Roko tiene coach David Okulu awaya adako jache training ho and I said training grounds ho ono and the team by my say coach Prosper that Ogum akoye surgery or still under recovery San Hobeton and the coach David Okulu and the team by omutimichi corners echomo ekanum emomutimimu ba kwenti enko eje na afei yen feel goals ni kaka na yen to aso fefro Adekujachi and boys no treat kakra on say ebasi players no confidence so back because the goals ni flu sana team no na confidence no ashase ba na Capo on say Democracy Cup and I was say baso Friday medical catch was empany for as our schedule and 17 July and no Wednesday and Wednesday by 2 weeks and I said Jumedi no chinechie 2 weeks and Democracy Cup no ebetimi abaso ewoye Accra Sports Stadium tie no ensesan kakra eno efri ho ede eba na Vision FC and so end of season awards Vision FC the newly promoted club wofi Division 1 ebewrem ewoye Ghana Premier League. The upcoming season Vision ebesi akan ewoye Ghana Premier League ni mo na yenhwe Lifetime Achievement Award winner ekoye edema coach Obin Hamza Ntienra. Coach Obin Hamza Vision FC ebo na baso omo na Lifetime Achievement Award ono na winner enra e Vision FC omo end of season awards and also it me baso o club na so e. One T, I know your coach Obin Hamza no na Juma Den our boy Eddie Vision FC qualify a realm our Ghana Premier League top flight football of the Ghana football no ono na word and mpanyfo etimi Edemano na uhema abranti efe no Emmanuel Chebafo ensunya player of the season. Henti Chebafo no enra ono nso agina word kama wo mia ne white shirt enti enra na GFA couple kato kreku e wo ho ono na present award no Edema Emmanuel Chebafo player of the season Edema Vision FC. Now the president special award so ekoye Edema Roy Ricky Romeo of blessed memory now on Vision for Edema late fitness coach no ono enra the president special award no empenyo for the maintain no pay tribute to the late Roy Ricky Romeo Vision FC end of season awards and also it me baso.
Ways are not God's ways, and at this time would like to pay tribute to all of these fallen heroes.
Ti yerena fe yedim komo area free ho enra yenguram ye Ghana football awards and also to told you no permit the details be bro no major ones no yen highlight na fe yen hwe the number sikoye Kudus Mohammed and a best footballer of the season ekoye edema to Kudus and esi Ghana had the Oka players no the body homodia ekoye edema Kudus Mohammed abranti anasem team from Samates Football Club energy best men's team of the season Samates Football Club best men's team of the season. And I have a coach, Yafeno Amadou Nuruddin, and so energy the best men's team coach of the season, best men's team coach of the season. Ekoye Edema Samates Football Club, Omo head coach Yafeno Amadou Nuruddin, best women's team coach no Ekoye Edema Yusuf Bazigi, coach Yusuf Bazigi head coach Edema Hazakas ladies Omo energy women's Premier League no etimi edition as the coach Yusuf Bazigi. And best women's team coach no of the season no, and so ekoye Edemano Aziz Issa Abdul esi akadema Dreams FC or that Lamte Future Star Award ekoye Edema Aziz mpanyifo gidi pass dachi bi akwawe no ne prospect okuta ne huge obetimi abaye superstar dachi entiano ya odate Lamte Future Star Award no and so koye Edema Abdul Aziz Issa and the special award ekoye Edema the amputee national team say omotimaje AFCON no imagine back to back omo defend the amputee national team no and the special awards no and so ekoye Edema omo na best African international footballer of the season ekoye Edema Adimola Lukman na Lukman thank you video edi aba ode obi ase say Ghana Football Awards mutimi no say the best African footballer on the continent and the year and the review no on the side media no ekoye Edema.
Hello Ghana, it's Ademola Lookman here. I'd just like to say a big thank you for the consideration, the recognition and the votes. This means a lot to me, my family and my football. I wish I was in Ghana, but my heart is with you guys. Thank you now and thank you always. God bless.
I know Ademola Lookman, and I'm paying for you as the best African international footballer under the year and the review. Ademola Lukman was here Academy Atlanta, and Nigerian International, and a thank you message. Eddie Abede will be BRC. Now, couple of them former assistant coach to the Black Stars, George Boateng, and your appointment. I say, obey head coach, Eddie Ama Coventry City in the Championship, England. Until George Boateng, no, one day, champagne for appointing the same, or my head coach, and from Coventry City, our champions. Now, Mr. Wasia kind of Momoda, 1998 to 1999, about 57 matches. Edema Coventry City no until Omanya appointed Ghana's own George Boateng say Omabojuma. Then for Momana Capo da ma mekono ena yanka se nua Kofi Aristotle wɔyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ Fox FM ɔse ɛnɛ ɛyɛ Stella Tibudakun birthday anti Stella Tibudakun special happy birthday enkoma onyame hia na afei onye okese pa we free wankasa wade nyina Kofi Aristotle awa ye adwuma e wo Fox FM na siemfa konya we so na ye we show happy birthday Dakun yes na Maxwell de no kama ma sorry
Maxwell kunadu de no ewo ensuatre emze PRO kasase no kre ase won kwete ne ade aba ade om ni ebe ka no de om ni Maxwell kunadu team no okono South Africa no South Africa here
okay let's say man right
who nyan right pa team na okoye adwuma wo mu no Maskey you break am as a Black Leopard
wow Black Leopard
yes, South Africa
PSL
South PSL num me name Madam Fubi ewo Jacaranda FM
okay
who call South Africa or Joburg or Johannesburg
okay
yewo Metro FM na Jacaranda woman the top notch
okay
so by AP or Ghana
that's what we need na
enti ono na Jacaranda nsem troni no ono Leopards no na nam
o ma wie
enti one will disclose say me inform information kroma
dabi aha na akwa
enti ono na e kire say Maskey be tu china no pa
wow
abe do South Africa
wow
enti china na Maskey
e be tu afri kroma
se PR say nya no kra china
otu a ye be frɛ no ye the flight number ni na flight tickets ni
enti a Black Leopard e won na wo South Africa na Max replacement e wo so atre no see na tie
okay
komana kokɔ so ba na se Africa no mo kɔ no se Maskey no
wodi nkomana chana
nkomono ba ye no wodi mpanimfo ni omo kasa se ni se na e bench replacement bia enti de wono de wo mo say woman coaches mienu na akaza one Samuel Buadu
okay Kofi Yesu
yes Kofi Yesu
Rekum Chelsea
ane woman atwe nkomo
yeah
ana Kofi achi no woman sane CK akono
oh wow
adi nkomo inde CK ene
ana se
Max Kofi Yesu anu ba but dia ekona nimpa ye
CK na
Kofi Yesu yo Kofi ni contract wo baby wo no
okay Chelsea
ane Kofi
ni season no
Kofi ni contract inda afi no mani abo mo so be so mani Kofi sign ne mo me say baby adu so atren so convention with Africa
okay enya bad na so no say woti atapoku nka che
ane atapoku
woti ne nka che
yes awo do ma
wa wadam for atapoku
yes
ya nka say adam for atapoku awo sompa
but this year yes we need Ghana this year
but this year Ghana start bit my point na say
see you ono so na dey yes see you the man
on attire doma
ane so
attire doma
inti
the information na yan sanchofo ni bi no almost transfer no
some transfer ni bi no wo me da asema we da form rem inti we da for the free so atire ba no Maskey be tu china to South Africa no Black Leopard ho na ordinary chire na adase Samuel Buadu ana CK mumu ba ko be adu na mo Samuel Buadu nkomo no ma di adu akiri eno ye anoma bi a e bohwere magu yasum ana ye disa latest ne ba nti Maskey to South Africa Black Leopard eno de no efo ne ba happy birthday mama nye we mfama other listener we champion player osi akan e de ma Ajuafoman FM FC Ajuafoman FC your friend Akando and I would do birthday happy birthday to Akando Capito no ona chichire amban mawumu enyashe beto Akando happy birthday enko emfama and Margaret Wilson Asari who are Tunsu Lighthouse Chapel ne birthday happy birthday enko emfama nyamisha no onyo kesiye abira fortunate me bana minu mu abestete enkomo twetwe no the local news na idea go no ye born 15 near metie fon so kakra no mo de afa ni adwenche kakra o monten so ne adi nkomo big brother yan semre so what did sem na ekokoso no
matete bia
na azin so atre na wa ede
onso asaye shi but yombo coach abaso I think so maso etime di dwuma ye pa yama in Swaziland this season I think say me cramp me there a cap for like 7 games na neighbor boy we na I thought so betime in Swaziland IBB BB ne say obetimi the Omagye league
no
because say within that time na say some text and one no as na conform nations so the conform pa so I think say Weti me di dwuma no sonko so or di dwuma no sonko so kra de ama the side of Inso Atreman. Yema no big congratulations. Won say one Ghanaian coach even so was Sierra Leone and also di dwuma. I think Safo Castro or Sierra Leone.
Yeah, Castro.
Yes, yeah. And also call I think say team Okofa no come relegation. Wow. This season, Ometimaba seat on the league log or Sierra Leone more league. I think say Ghanaian coaches.
Oh, yeah, more Suffolk. Ghana coaches you call anymore. Coaching no call anymore.
But don't say one thing about Africa and say yeah, language, language na koye akwensidie kakra in Africa because say o check here French for no doso. We French for influence or Arab for no so kakra wom. It won't tell who say West African coaches no more. But this time around things in Ghana very good. Unse yenya Golden Boy Razaka no orem koye. Malek Jibril no so rem. So I think at this moment Sudan also Dijuma. So at this moment you hear these Ghanaian coaches go into some of these African countries at the club level this side, and I think so was your ball coach Abaso. Why are they pa? Why are they? We are not going to be news, no.
Oh, okay.
Why are they pa? Why are they? Why are they? I'm one of
Uncle Tigan anymore.
Oh, Betty anymore. Ejinidi. Betty made you ma. Now, boss, Mami Rua Kotoko. Kotoko Kumana Santa Kotoko Kakra. Na Kotoko nsem no yana a hard drain because of relative issues are eba. Now I think it's a Friday. No more resuming to training, and I say from Friday up to then. Now players on my reporting on Friday was about 10 players. No my reporting. But don't say in every football club at least we'll be here just 36 players and I said 34 players will be here for the season. And just 10 players per number resume because of the awesome transitioner coach Prosperity Ogum Pese. Or they most of these players the free Kotoko Football Club them now omodo many chain other football club. But me person me share deal with kakra. Maka players no wasem. Maka coach no wasem. Maka football club no structure no wasem.
Okay.
But you analyze the Kotoko situation critically. Near Fantotuns and so in reality. I believe say see you show most of these European clubs no more or more Europe now. Or more for managers and most of them, yana managers no complaining typical of some of these players or more habits. Intimate any yin for more no football coach.
Okay.
Who pay one particular football coach or complaining pan with players' attitude that Ubenya with Jose Mourinho, Luis Van Gaal or complaining pan, Pep Guardiola also complaining. No when you beat Thomas Tuchel also complaining. But Osha these complaints normally banning in and most of the times. So omutimi solve the problem of the player, no personal problem with the player now. Player need that free role to play very well for the football club. So most of these European players, all those they will have that bad nature. But almost step it up in the field of player, they will play very well for the football club.
Okay.
Typical example is Mario Balotelli. Or the measure Mario Balotelli the output of on one work in his career when it comes to sports and as a football. And then the uncle year from Mario Balotelli. But Mario won't peak, Mario Bako didn't someone wa bonti. Mario ni coach benya issue, but Mario did not pitch the so obeshi goes the amount.
Obe deliver
the amount. One Roberto Mancini be kontoka. But Mario did not pitch the so obe deliver the amount Roberto Mancini. So always be another Roberto Mancini favorite. Because Mancini quality me handle very well. But at this particular level, Fambra the culture and everything in Africa culture in Africa is quite different from the culture in Europe. It's mean to me found comparison, but so share in typical aspect. Asante Kotoko, Esha so mu lose games na man for be who say no Kotoko lose no mu lose no. It could be a problem in the team. That was the time he was Kotoko lose what 7 games. And now so mo kupi o menshia. And after so mo kupi o menshia oprim so one kasa ndi o mo kasa o catch o mo say they should up their game. Mo born in farmer menshia. Mo born in farmer no oprim so. So who Jamana players ne share o menshia no.
Yeah.
So after menshia e could share players no. She modern boy these players e dan did ma come Asante Kotoko. It was a top notch. So that kind of performance we done it. Unembe adwin senka Kotoko e dasa performance right from the beginning of the season na. I believe senka Kotoko e Confederation Cup.
Ngomo continue there.
Continue. Yeah. But then say at the later end of our Premier League, Kotoko so at the moment to me, I speculate a lot of rumors say then there has been a certain conspiracy in the team. Some of these players are conspiring against the football coach.
Don't know more bro.
So they need to understand no more bro.
Engineer Pambi, some boy affect
Kotoko as a football.
Okay,
club.
more than the players.
More than the players they will have their individual career to actually pursue on.
Okay.
But the normal thing is a youth football club with the first free football club and that notion there that also it will become a denter. One year any other football club into me accommodate you.
Okay.
A local football club into me accommodate you because only very well, only very clear say so accommodate you. San Yamana yo kumasa Santo Kotoko say be a local club no. It will personally as a football player be how. Then look at the football club. This decision now football club I believe say in Kotoko a good structure. Our club ni more. I don't think Senka both management team and executive team in Abe Penesi this kind of transition of Kotoko Football Club. They have been Kensi.
Okay.
Because I believe say Kotoko good management, good managerial board, good executive board. That's why more manage the football club. Decisions be because a club ni more. So more call in a meeting na bebre na best rated, bebre na so best sided with the decision. But they be gonna say, "O me imagine Senka decision we dey enko no kakra." And I said they will have a good investigation in the team as to know the fundamental problem I have boys now about 18 players because per the other months and that means 18 players need to conspire against a football coach.
Okay.
Which is quite tricky. I was here you're dealing with the case very well.
Okay.
But in all other aspects, in every football coach piano. I believe the coaching course now, you show a whole lot of things, not only about tactics, not only about football now, but then you show human relationship, how you would deal with human beings, how you would have a good relationship with human beings. And over here, the human beings there come once are the footballers.
Okay.
You will come across stubborn players. It will be very difficult for you to handle them. But then, just put the attitude of those players aside and talk about the quality of that kind of player. So when you have the quality in your team, how would your team play? Results burn on the mount. Says our player and the quality ni was our team ni more. Conference no be fast or this quality ni be ye that kind of team no. And so what stress answer when you then you talk about who as a football coach will manage this kind of indisciplined nature and what this group of players need. Because I believe say one, you were disobedient players and you were indisciplined. Do you indisciplined? Disobedient at least. So when you can one or few moments at least obey masasa. But do you indisciplined there? Or no crampo do you ye? Number one year pratete o de koye nkwan say nkwan be bon
ndie
ene nam ni nyina be bon
obese nkwan
enye de.
Okay.
So definitely I was say uji sa nipa na ye den Ephraim.
Okay.
But this is the real case. I don't believe say all of these 18 good players would only be indisciplined. Menye sure
players be bring nyina
muntimi kan chem say sa players 24 players na ye so mo free Kotoko football club ni nyina de o makọ ni nyina no omo nyina ye indiscipline. At least we will have about 10 players of it as one day no one kakra.
But then I bit my manage kakra.
Because me Kotoko, I've heard a lot about these players. That's the reason why okay say last time be make say me wa say baby o mo da no cramp no. Nipa na o show mo so manage o supervise o very well. Manage o very well outside the field of play cramp. It has become problem for Kumasa and Kotoko. It's players na kasa ye di omo pe. And the moment Obama player freedom no, he will have any other chance to operate.
Okay.
And over here no, when you are dealing with these kind of players, you need to deal with cognitive strength of these players. That is the mental state of these players.
Okay.
It is a mentality, no. It's quite different. It's the moment that you as a football coach, you say the mentality in these particular players are quite different from mine. No? What should you do? Sit them down and try to have a good or thorough discussion with these kind of players. But let me say some main players and some main factors and main players, not best players, no moving, you know, no be indiscipline.
Okay.
Mimbo be a dean. But at least those peculiar leaders know in the players, no, they were, most of them were indisciplined.
Okay.
It said as a coach in the council, man, definitely that leader no indisciplined, no. Ebe instructive players not to do what the coach is telling them. So definitely let's say no. And it has become a political thing in Kotoko. I believe that that's the reason why Coach Prosper Nante Ogum. Yes, I didn't see him with these kind of players. But to me, Makase, in football ethics, when you talk about some of the things that also in transition of players in the football team, this is not how we go about it.
Okay.
Ebianso on Friday, omo Arabi ewo camper, not 10 players per hour. At this particular moment in time, main kind the personal nature of Coach Prosper Nante Ogum. I believe saying Yankopon Sanya require surgery. I mean, Yamesania Kama. At this particular stage, he should think about his health too, because you are going to go through a whole transition, and the transition is going to get involved with the new players and the kind of project who will put these players together. Who Coach Prosper, who health issues so whole, and once I acquire surgery, think about your health. Think about the health or personal health. And the crime before so the Kotoko football players, you know, and before so agile together. But at this particular moment, say a big headache at the man who was a football player. Do you think so? I continue with the football team? Club or Jack Club, no, just because of say or cause sabbatical leave, just to check his health status.
And then Landy.
It is a what check the psychosocial nature of this crop of problems. With Kotoko
as a coach na Gaza handles you need
the fault never be coach, you know, and the structure, because I believe say Kotoko good structure can mean this and that but the moment that Ubejai a whole portion for a manager and I say a coach to manage. Coach Prosper Nante Ogum on drew a position of better so a football manager or a football coach or a football manager. He can't regulate certain structures in the football team. And the moment I got to a whole football club, and they are Papa was a coach.
Problem,
Beba. And that should be the immediate thing that Kotoko in penny for should look into. Now at the side of the coach, going on forward, he should know how Obetime related very well with the players on Meba. And yes, always be there will be this kind of peculiar issues arising in Kotoko Football Club.
Well, thank you very much. Mama infa message kakrana Crusader Emmanuel in Kansan J was a couple more fire January fire emojis. Mishaku Shakibu was a couple I meet Kishaku Mateo and Kawaha Medasi. Okay, Straba was watching you live from Singapore with Yusuf Al Hassan Chipsa, number 6 Papa. It's 1 a.m. Tuesday here couple Sheshe was Singapore. Modu Tuesday on. Inshaba Yancha Chipsa. If we are singing asses, you see Valasa Chipsa Yancha or Inshaba or Singapore. Two on country. Inshaba catching say more players be real. My main turning can Chipsa. Now on your word, you mamma.
MZ no team in country. I can't say on woman team in country.
Chipsa. USM chips at your trim common
or Tim and catch it.
Your man, crabby, your man who shall crabby my on money towel. Is always super agent.
Oh, yes. Oh, he meant was there. What's a catch at that time? And I strikings and some got a conform base who buffa chips as
Chips are monetized from Singapore.
Mama chips.
Yeah, 1 a.m. I'm Tuesday and I Japan no more money. Yeah, the crowd Singapore.
Singapore.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, damn. Yes, Cabo. The Ghana Football Awards. I mean, more organizers now, so at least for the past 4 years, 5 years, it looks like it has come to stay because Ghana, no na as you need any award scheme, biana, you reward football for 1 year. Acquire swag awards after swag awards, na awards, Papa Bia and Shedden ho. GF anyway season now, me organize awards night in po. It is something that Makan at least. The FNU should be able to organize awards night for our league, no. So the beya bit me abo players abaso. Omo bomb within the season to encourage them say omo in the subsequent seasons no omo more. But ye baby no on teshe na no ne hu say when as folk G League no na school for and can say my office no mama samobodu best coach ma Di Maria is also best player.
Yeah.
And it wasn't any grand occasion. The same thing is see here with this guy on Zuwi and Buofui, Sudanese donkey. Oh, I bet no good tete.
Yeah.
Also that Buofu as a Yakomano voucher 5,000 vouchers one pound. We know. I mean the FA should be up and doing that almost bibi. And me one moment I mean so how they celebrated and I said they remembered our fallen heroes within the year and the review. Because unze afe no da bia ka se afe enchen ba but you be answer net me day e ba beto no enti no on occasion like this no there was say to me I do remember our fallen heroes omo in terms of sports no madi dwuma see omo enkan hu biem and hu Joe Debra Omo Papa Kun Eka and a host of others bebre Awule Senior and William Iso former Legon City's goalkeeper.
Yeah.
On also say one of them. On say 16th year he passed on.
Yeah.
And me na me dream with him. Where Legon City's club na me be chomo. They need spiritual cleansing. Where Niema bi wo no ma Capo. Yentumi mfa ne trasa.
Okay.
Legon City's club ne ba ye di mfie say. Say Legon City's wow stars koto in Legon City's any 6 years old.
No, yeah.
Yes, but 6 years offer current players and former players are in the last 1 year 3 players now Legon City's are free move. And it is not something I was
normal.
I am penning for Legon City's anymore. They need to find a spiritualist be obe bompire di ametimono because be in sikwa. Last season, you ever started season no goalkeeper Sylvester Saki onu free under mysterious circumstance and Sylvester at the free. Unze around that same time na Sylvester free no and na goalkeeper William Isonso yare ano nso tifie adu baby kra no ode ba se ni sika bi ni ade akemo mu hia ska dia ni treatment ni ade osum ya then just this June 16th and usual Ephraim William Entino in 1 year 2 goalkeepers and 2022-2023 season no omu 2 goalkeepers omu di real season ni mo omu no mdom bo season no William no crowd ye call under 23 ye call Kobe Egypt se Morocco tournament no he was part of that team omu ene omumienu nyina no Ephraim enti Legon City's boku no na say use your former player Hans Kofi enti Legon City's boku no they need to find spiritual help kope spiritual help be spiritual media me sunsun mu nipa me nka se bibia na ekoso but ankasa tenase na ye calculation na hu niema na ekoso na enya de a unze sometimes ebi onuma obeka say a coincidence but say etoto aso sa player bi e ba honuma no odwene say club yi die so eni kwan say sa de no e ba Legon City's club nim they must find a way to deal with it.
Okay.
Spiritually, they need help. And I also say, I'm a spiritualist. Obetimi edi abo mompaye na de ekono enye papa enye good omen for the club enye din papa was a club no moje eho enum coach Maso Kunadu na meka cho say obia no uhia a second chance, and coach Maso Kunadu actually say when he had the opportunity no will utilize the opportunity no to the best of his abilities and what me any a new job outside Ghana or the echo. Unse South Africa there. Mekaya the last Ghanaian coach who coach was South Africa Free State Stars. Coach David Duncan.
Oh, okay.
Okay, coach David Duncan, Free State Stars. Hona oko ni Jonathan Mensah. When you and I think David Telfer and so ordinary echo munya akusi akan. Edema Montino. It is good. Kanena nanka Ghanaian coaches who almost say across Africa. Omutimi kwa ye adwuma no samre no na eba betwe ma e say ni enhu ye coaches no outside Ghana omo ye vibrant in teams any ade na say na coach Kwesi Appiah akwakofa Sudan it looks like oyire no ho kakra na niema koyi a e bia obetimi ade unthinkable with o my friend Sudan do ma qualify for the World Cup. That would be, I mean, a very big achievement on the CV of coach Kwesi Appiah. He's making us proud out there in Sudan. And the former assistant, Maso Kunadu, and so any opportunity to travel outside the shores of Ghana. Good news for Ali's Ghanaian coaching. Because coach Maso Kunadu, Makasa, he's one coacher. By now, Blaster's coaching job, no same But on 2 minutes so, and make a case, a bema ye argument, the amano. Because they say, the national team be amana, mayor house. Somebody am kasi debi maso the ediation in sano on tumin chere say I was here didn't call the highest level debi because he's been assistant to Kwesi Appiah and obey assistant Edema Avram Grant or sounds be assistant ma Kwesi Appiah beam but still ano when you de your Black Galaxies nation in san the only significant impact here final be oni Libya boy in 2014 that your chan team na your call final no. Apart from that, on 3 occasions yet Kroma Chan yang qualify ni no under coach Maso Kunadu ho enom osanso ekọ ba ya obenya kotoko adwuma no eno so no anhye da anko yie saa ne second stint with kotoko no and now he needed another opportunity and a yes o take that bold step ne say obekonso atreman na wakwakoye bibi and okonso atreman we've all seen the quality at least on with less pressure low budget ni bibi and he's been able to win them the FA Cup, which is a significant achievement in our football. And this is when your opportunity na or outsider we can only wish him well say oko no niema beye yama no watimi aton Ghana ye. The last time I take call say coach because South Africa and say na anye ye no ayi okay Pakwesi Fabin hey keshe kono Sande ne keshe ko
you man voice share
akwande ne keshe ko hey ati o coach kokra ne coach go bia
South Africa
kada coach de contract extension say dey yo coach e din ko mama je say ko na pie say coach ko South Africa say dey so ya
we do baby as so Kroma no man for keshe bi am one vacation and 2 muso
and 2 pay no mo hey coach aye call
per contract
was okay dey coach
South Africa
coach konya contract dia ko ya be say no visa o onya we o menya bibi so to kwa be untimi ngo ndi maske dey ja ya ba we shi ni we say adwuma na akofa no ebekoyie ede ama no but the democracy cup no de no krepa ne se media minyaya na nka ye mo na animanimu ya so o de nka mo ntwe teams ni o mu 2 teams no bia anye ne pre-season wie so wo
nka mo fa mo
exactly nanka ye ba be she bia a week or 2 to the start of the league nanka mo de atata so na ne wa ye be show nanka dumu jakura unze no so timi wo ho
kama pa
but enso be hardwin because se has ko hye a ebetime dum jana ma coach Prosper na te ogum jabi e be ba gu ni tiri so no ana watara nso kotoko hye no a jabi e be ba gu ni tiri mu no ndi no eye two-way affair but for me enka wo de omo twim kakra na two teams ni nya akwan e de preparation ye omo recruitment a ade anka be bo aba me one thing na mani age say this time no it looks like ye both kotoko ne has ni nyina no they are making inroads in terms of the transfer no unso obete ese kotoko pewei has folk pe enso akohu bi na kotoko ni we kasa na has folk atie se akiri e ba sa no a e ma ye league ni mu ye de na wadua na mu nya de omo ho agimu a they are all doing the recruitment I say edu baby in Ghana Premier League no na ye clubs no ye wie off season na akoye onte signings some major transfers within the league na e koso na mum no akoye obi e fa justify ni division 1 ni division 2 for obo say so obi e player obo Premier League ni bi kura na o movie a obehwe na akoye ti say free agents ni ade so this time say clubs ni ti wuram na obi e top players ni bia unse because yati kotoko to we no should up enthusiasm for the next season because we use kotoko aye signings this time almost am yati say enye division 1 division 2 for me there ya shada yen say oh youth players na mo ye justify na ye di bi no mini senior players ni ye training no say de be ya ma mfa kwati kwan bia mfa nkora ne ma me bobo no de kon we ana wadwe ma so obehwe say oh na we players ne ma nti na omo ni senior team ni ye train obehwe ye fa kwati kwanya de sa nkora na abebo season no yes o mbe training omo impress pa eja Ghana ne ye wo no omba fa kwati kwanya de sa division 2 for nkra no
na mfa ono so
senior ye ni sa amre no biem last season wa beto nkra bebere di aba wo fa nyina ye ka kire o sa dia wuye edi asembebo wasesa omo o say a long term project ombo 1 year wapam omu nyina wasa fa kire de nkwara foforo say ba be shem be ka kire say o na senior team nya ready ntino ye momo ne nkwara na train wo behwe no ye be share season as no de sa nkwara na e ba be bobo no sa nkwara be kra be obi players senior ye mpesa asem ni bi atie coach Prosper na te ogum ba bi obi a wotia wa me achi say these boys are pam wo no me politicians say there on fa politicians ma minim say no okofa hemfo na aba o because we mu ye politicians say no obefa imams ne pastors na abeba na because say so pam politicians no and they say a police for na akofo mo de aba and a soldier for
presenters
and in this time there yenwie ma can say player be in discipline because unse yebania be kan say abewie no na manfo mo frefrel trying to justify the saki players bi ni ade utia o we mu no ye indiscipline and ye saki no we ye indiscipline but me say do ye indiscipline no do ye indiscipline that is why you are there to manage entino manage them this want me manage ni apam wo ma ade a esi okotokon there's no club in the world that be besida say ya ma coach kwan say go entire team na ehim fa we asen fa na besi not even the best coach in the world na ni players nya case a you be choose coach no over all the players but this time ya the sa power na mo ogum timi de me say kotoko supporters na I'm telling them said ya mo ogum kwan ma na 20 players next season there anko ya ene nya dia supporters na also am de ogum ho che no eno there he must feel the heat
Mate boss
because say the players na politicians no mo nya de ni nyina no wayi wo mafrim say there aka omo a omo ye loyal to you a omo ni bo ne bo e na ade omo ba enti say so wayi politicians na frim they say there aka military men ne for ade oba so ade say and some politicians say military ni take over no more politicians na sin chen they say all the military for na eba to wayi politicians na sin chen the next season there one game cry jigua coach Prosper na te ogum also feel the heat no supporters no money who say kotoko ye entertain mediocrity wo
thank you
till from next season ko there no time for mediocrity to oba no on fa sa adwene nche ne trim
0506977695 0506977695 0506977695 yamon komo na also far the ebra yeah share Ghana League when be fast we be ko enim kwa teams no be fast we improve and news concerning Max work on the mask move I tise odi remo South Africa e won sem e wo ha ye din komo bebre e the Ghana football awards and right no course one kind said the new Mexico nti yenhwe na yeni enkomo ba so ye be din komo. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Capo de Supremo.
International udini be bi akaza
you that has a captain.
Okay,
now and my pa moye. You always say a idiot and I'll be yard on the house need the cocoa for a the family. Name but of course and fire more fast in India. Yet the encounter to do shoe, the woman they had here to the individual. I was first coach company for the coach in Casa Ye. How? Because the Casa person I walk in Fisa. This is spending 2 hours to your and so you anticipate the politician. The deal is your back to conquer a shop a politician. Now we a politician who saying, Coach the minister Kaja, one other young share, now the bonnet team that the player doing here, you know, cannot class many in town. Now, come up from 18 players and say, Edward Moko. I don't know how to be able to think about all for a man. So cool. You mean you will a candy monster at Romanso at Rochelle and Cherry and Soba. Say me a Munkuma and so you be. The young come here, they show me be no Munkankoso, that I must say. The mission of my family.
Yes, thank you very much. 0506977695. Yamonkomo 0506977695. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Boss, we didn't maybe I can free.
The first reason you understand.
Okay, so now into your boss.
Yeah. Because every man on my auntie, you're coming nothing over the year. Okay. The Javani, so I do
okay. Coach Dr. Prosper Natogumati. More year recruitment, sure, the amount next season. Crop here ba sound the lion or mobile Jumani pa 0506977695 yamon common afi on so chair wadrin as and so titri omote kwatoko list no mudi ate phobia the masters omu rese omu du mudi baba mudi ate a jese omuntwi omuti kra. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm about to make TV phone na yenin komona en konte would you be as free. Well, I'm say o mani TV yen fa foforo na me ba cho mrenu so anti say utie phone na ne akonte mutie TV na e delay ye pa cho ofra na olowa TV set na yedin komo. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, boss.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Udini baby akase free.
I'm passing the secretary, my son and welcome.
Okay. Okay, Mati, yeah, the list about my house of players or more. Okay, thank you very much. 0506977695 0506977695. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Bacho Udini baby akase free. Okay, Mustafa, into you.
Mama, coach, we can't say I'm for the place. Because I'm beginning to mention and here. I didn't will be here. It's at least Kurana. Even the theory could know what the theory now only the coach is here problem.
Okay.
What do you say?
Yeah.
If you mean the Mama could be chance or some place, and if you see all some place, or a short day, let's not be done. Only one mistake for the next year. Because when they are a place, not about million so hard, almost more than the same. They say, what company I don't go again.
Yeah, some more. Maybe okay, thank you for calling. 0506977695 0506 977-695 Obani Abon Komona BBI Kamentiti Munafi Enche Bonon Sebe PV for news at 6. Hello, good evening. Hello, caller, good evening.
Hello.
About your dinner, baby, I can say free into you.
You coach, and I just say already, Omumuade, Omuyuwin. Arriba quattro di uno se even one do a big crown, wow, Macra, what to ma. And I come to do a big cattle when she said, before now, no more you win. Okay. You do a beer, 1 year but today. Then to remember background, and yet the NGB being yet the or more on a be at the children, and you do a beer 1 year but today. Now you need to me my team at the team of the team.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's no a crobby idea no 0506977695. Yamon common enumerate AP TV AP Radio 105.7 AP Sports is airborne 3 to 6 and yet Nasade AP Main Sports. Hello, good evening.
Good evening,
boss. What did you baby akas every? Okay, into your boss.
When you have another place in your Munana or more contact, ya Pamo was a coach upon the Yamo Panzo Munku. The one I didn't contact the moment I was in contact.
Yeah.
This I know you Fuma, who do or Magato Job, more kinds of what
okay. Oh, yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Said all kind of clarification. A be almost terminate. It means one our contracts now. Benefit no more coin. No, a movement NWC. But more coin and doors which you more contract. 0506977695. Yamon Komo. Nefa dear Ebra na. You said the new MBC akon name. Hello, good evening, boss. Hello.
Hello.
Bebacho dini baby akazefri.
Hello.
Oh, so Bebacho dini baby akazefri. Well, say want to me am here in come yam favor from na yam mon come hello. Boss Macho dini baby akazefri.
In particular, your family evangelist Kofi if you don't pass.
Okay, evangelist.
Kakam is the concept. To make you league on so Mumwana, I guess because it's Ghana, a politics may be answer you. You're the league.
Okay.
Our system, if you're the cry league, so
yeah.
You're emotional league, and yes, you're saying in the coach is winning, but so you know better come on, you know better come. I am telephone so
okay. Well, thank you very much for calling 0506977695. Friend of Yin Comanche, the basic news about it was in friend of Brand about your in terms of 1 or 2 calls now for me fancy. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening, boss.
Hello.
About your dinner baby akazefri.
Me Oboy Francis, free to
okay, Oboy and you.
Papa, sometimes I am feel sad because me a team a dying in I center a team no at the different level. But yeah, near maybe I am penny for now more than the team no air because you don't have top players there, about 15 to 20 players. Now at the end of the game, it's season no swani as players. It may be just a fine year recruitment. They are the Makotoko.
Okay.
Mama supporters me at and fans that we have papa. We must not see again. Who are name a dog Kotoko to the senses. Papa me we me back in me de na to Emmanuel Asante Krobia. E sa se kotokoni yetima edama kuma so yi pa. Na nka ade a mempe nka me wo de me ba ni din aso me ba so. But say na koy enimgua se wo so kotokoko e bokotoko dia na wo ye ma se wo. Ade nti na wo se ponisa. Ye be three impending for yes fra wo. Omo wo ma na nyese. This season I see this season I see season dia will play as some. Let's romo. Omo mani e ma tuncha. Se dia be ya supporters no so. Dia be nya ye ni die. Se dia be ya yensu ye